himself more. I guess I should have saved that up here. Oh well, we're shredding him anyways.
Greetings.
Yes. Hear it again. Hello.
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 Mines.
We're live now.
Why are we not getting through? Or also you gotta free these guys on the side.
Nick, ever the optimist, by the way, knowing how my computer is GPU specifically is very out of date. I have set my stream up to stream to multiple locations at once. So if I want to have a YouTube and Twitch stream going at the same time, I can. Now again, my graphics card is the worst piece of of my computer. So obviously this was a good plan.
I had so I was trying to level while I was doing spell table online with my friends, and my shit just wasn't working, and I was like, I don't know why this fucking thing is having so much trouble. Turns out after like 3 hours of fucking with it, everything else slowly started failing, and like random things wouldn't load. But like it wasn't an internet, like I did a speed test. Turns out my hard drive was failing in the middle of all of this, but like not enough so that it wasn't being recognized. Like the computer was like, hey, you know, it's here. I see it. I can't touch it though, but I can see it, but it's not here. But I can see it. I'm like, please stop. I just want to clear it. So that was my 2 days. Yeah, it was pretty annoying.
I gotta buy a new computer. Mostly just because I'm tired of saying, hey, Windows ends in October and you can't run 11. What are you gonna do? I'm like, computer, I'm gonna do nothing. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna do absolutely nothing about it.
Yeah.
Don't they give you a free 11?
It doesn't matter. My computer literally can't run 11. It goes, your components don't work. They're too old.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Which I'm sure it's just the graphics card, but like, I also don't want 11.
Ooh, I should probably look into that. Mine might also
But yeah,
be old.
yeah, because after October, there's no security updates, which is fine until somebody finds a
Yeah,
hack,
until it's
and
not.
then it's no longer fine. So at some point I get my new computer, so I might just think about doing that at some point. I really only probably need to upgrade my graphics card, and then that's all I need to get it to run 11. But I'm just probably gonna buy a whole new ass computer and have this one as a. So. Oh, am I lagging? Alright, I got Gogo stream up. I'm his #1 fan. Because he's added, or YouTube has added, one of the two, this XP gaining thing for being here.
I do believe that.
Since I'm the only one who's been on since that, I have 25 XP. I'm his #1 fan.
Oh yeah, but are you is your group rating tonight, Koga?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course they are. They're professionals.
Yeah, they're not shitters like us who don't even have 90s.
You say like us. The people who planned the raid today, who aren't you, all are in a raid.
Well, specifically me and Joe, who are currently in a dungeon.
But Joe raids
No,
tomorrow.
I didn't plan to raid. Yeah, I didn't
That's
raid.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And he might even make
If
it.
Joe raids
I'm
tomorrow, you
strategically.
will be the only one who played and couldn't, because I also will not be raiding tomorrow. But I just cannot get the game to run, and I've given up on caring for now. I'm skipping this week. Even if I can get in, at this point, it's pissed me off so much I don't feel like it.
Alright, what the fuck do we do with this?
I need to mute.
The bombs come out, and then you have to throw the bombs at them.
Oh.
See those dropping there?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go on a side quest to save these people.
Yeah, that's a side quest. You can do that whenever.
He was getting my ass whooped.
See, I would have been ready if not for shenanigans.
It's fair. It's fair. What are you, 89?
I'm going to be 89. I'm like
Yeah, we'll get
basically
89
right in
in
line with
about
Joe.
an hour or so.
Also, you're both 88.
Yeah, my big days for leveling were Monday, Tuesday, and my computer said, yeah, go look, buddy.
Fishing from the little cloud looks like a lot of fun, Coco.
Unironically, it is.
Can you just fish from mounts, or is that just a special thing?
Just from the cloud.
That cloud. Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Oh.
Spirit again. God damn it, why is everything spirit?
Damn, that's not a real wall. Alright, unstun me, please. Oh, I'm stunned.
I think it's dumb that you have level up cooking 6 times.
You don't technically have to level cooking 6 times, but you do. Maxing any of them will let you make the mini feast, which is 250 base food stats, but then in the feast type, if you're eating that type of feast, you'll get 275 instead. If you max them all, you unlock the big feast that gives every type 275. So if you don't care about other people, I just max the type of cooking that you want.
Is there no 300 feast?
Or whatever it is, the biggest feast, whatever the biggest food is.
Well, I don't know. Well, the biggest food is 300. The biggest feast I've seen is 275.
Then it may be the 300 might be the big feast then. I don't have. So I was gonna get all the achievements done at once, all my cookings at the like one cook away, and I was gonna get all of them at once. So I haven't unlocked that big feast made it yet. I've just maxed all the side ones. But that one might be 300. If not, then it'd be weird because then everyone's just gonna have to eat their own individual food.
I think they have to do that.
Which, seems not ideal.
But they got rid of cauldrons too, right?
Did they get rid of cauldrons? I know
Yeah.
they have feast back. I didn't know they got rid of cauldrons. Cool. I had planned on making a bunch of shit.
Wait, so you gotta make your own food and potions now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What the fuck?
it's really just somebody has to make them. The feasts that aren't max, even if it's 275, are don't require cooking. You could just buy them. You don't have to have max cooking to lay them. So even if you don't love your cooking, you could pre-buy the feast. I don't know if the super one might require cooking, but the 250, 275 ones are not cooking required. So you just buy the ones for your stat. Say, hey, look, I'm getting 275. Everyone else, if they want it, they get up to 250 or 275, depending on their stat. They're also relatively cheap.
I don't know what that means.
What
does he mean, target?
If you target, right, so here's what you're going to do, right? You're going to click the guy you need to kill. That's targeting him. And then you're going to cast.
He's targeting me.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is kill yourself.
Whoa.
Jump off the edge. He'll follow you.
Oh, I'm stunned. I'm a shit.
You know, wait, that's stupid enough. It might just work.
Alright, hop in Discords. GG.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Bye.
Yo.
What's up?
I feel it's kind of nerve-wracking eating this super expensive food. I feel like if I accidentally move, I've like wasted a bunch of gold.
I think we just use the feasts for now.
Yeah, I got 50 of the 250 feasts. If you guys want them, I can use them.
How long it take someone to finish the raid?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah. It was actually pretty. So there's a lot of drama that happened. It's pretty good.
Okay.
So the world bosses weren't supposed to be up. So
Yeah.
Blizzard fucked up. Blizzard accidentally dropped the raid and the world bosses at the same time. So Mogushan Volts was actually open. So one of the guilds, the Race World First guilds, they went into the raid, killed a couple bosses.
Okay.
Blizzard banned them, and these were the group that was supposed to win. Like, I guess they were like #1. They were slated to win. Yeah, they got banned for the Race World First. So they got banned just enough, like 2 hours past when the raid is actually coming out. Like,
Why
Blizzard
would they
gave
get
them-
banned for Blizzard fucking up and not saying anything?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I'm petrified.
Yeah.
Help.
Yeah, I'm petrified too.
Yeah, we all are.
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
What the
so.
fuck?
So they get the ban. Newman versus some other guild, and it came down to the wire. The reason why Newman won was because the other guild tried to pull off a comp swap on the very last boss, and the amount of time it took to summon people in the comp swap cost them the race.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was definitely some fucking picture perfect stuff that happened.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm just not interested in how fast can you kill. It's just
Oh yeah.
a little silly. Like,
Yep.
it's not where I want.
I'm in the same boat, but man, is it fun to watch.
Yeah. It's definitely funny. That's what I was saying, like, people who, like, put all the time into, like, getting world first, like, level 90, and then, like, you just get stuck in some bug because you can't log on because the servers are fucked, like, that shit must just happen all the time. It's crazy. Okay, so for anyone who didn't look at this, hopefully everyone watched this. Essentially what's going to happen is there's 3 bosses. On 25 min, there's 4 bosses. They all have the same ability, where they gain energy, and one of them is gaining energy at a time. It's called something petrification, so like cobalt petrification or jade petrification or whatever. Okay, while that's happening, you take 90% reduced damage from the spell school that is their type. So essentially all you need to know is if the Cobalt guy is casting it, then all of the Cobalt abilities, you'll take 90% reduced damage. So you can effectively ignore those abilities, okay? When they hit 100 energy, they detonate, and then another one of them like takes the place of doing the petrification, okay? So the way they gain energy is if they are ever near another guardian within 12 yards, they gain energy. If they're not, then they don't, but they take 90% reduced damage. Okay, so it's kind of like Omnitron, where you're like have multiple bosses that are doing stuff, and you kind of control which one you're hitting and empowering or whatever at a time. Just to go through a couple of the abilities real quick, and I think on 10 man you rotate which ones are active every week. So it looks like this week we don't have Amethyst, so I'm not going to talk about him. So I'm just going to skip him. Okay, so left to right. So Cobalt, he puts a blue thing on the ground. It looks like a blue crystal. If you touch it, you blow up for 340,000 damage, and it roots you for 6 seconds. Okay, so they're like fire traps on Ragnaros. Just don't touch them. Unless you have something like Cloak of Shadows, which we don't have, deterrence, things like that. If there's like 3 of them, hit deterrence, run through 3 of them, clear them all. Cool. If he is the one erupting, then feel free to pop them, because like I said, you're going to take 90% reduced damage. It's going to be nothing. So we want to pop them when the Cobalt person is the one empowered. We don't want to hit them when he's not. That's all he does. Cool. Then next is the Jade. So this one, he just does AoE damage. You can't dodge it, can't do anything. You just take damage. Nothing to note there. Okay, and then the next one, the Jasper. This one has an ability called Jasper Chains. He ties players together. So it'll be a very obvious red link that links you to another player. If you are more than 12 yards, let me make sure that's the distance. 10 yards from each other, you take damage, and it's increasing damage. Okay, so you need to just move next to each other. The chains will stay on you until you are apart for 15 seconds. So the way we're going to manage that is you're just going to stay together and deal with the damage until the Jasper Guardian is the one that is petrifying, in which case you can spread and break them. Okay, that's all of the abilities you need to understand from the bosses. The only things left is, and I'm going to get these markers wrong, but they'll be close enough. There's going to be a crystal like around here and around here. They don't do anything unless you click on them. If you click on them, you will get a debuff that hurts you for quite a bit of damage every second. You have 10 stacks. Every time you run over one of these floor tiles, you're going to go down a stack, and you're going to empower the floor tile. It's going to glow, and you're going to get the raid is going to get a buff for 1% damage and 1% spirit. So obviously that's a lot of damage, and it's a lot of mana regen for the healers. So what's going to happen is the 2 hunters are going to be on each side of the room here. As soon as these crystals spawn, they're going to click them, and while DPSing, they're going to run around and light up as many floor tiles as they can. They're each going to do it twice. And I mean, you guys can just keep doing it as much as you want. To be honest, we'll make the call as we go what we need to do. But essentially, the more of these you can light up, the better it's going to be for overall damage for the raid and stuff like that. Cool. So generally, I'm not going to go into the actual strategy for this boss of how it's intended to be done. We're going to try to just put all the ads together and just kill them. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work. It's a strategy that's been, done historically. I don't know what the damage and stuff looks like 10 man. Who knows? We're going to find that out. So what's going to happen is we're just going to group them all up. We're going to tank them on Skull. We're going to don't stand on purple, because I want purple to be like a relative safe spot for us. I don't want shit dropped there. So everyone's gonna be DPSing the targets on Skull, and we're just gonna hit the bosses. They have a shared health pool. Okay, you're gonna hit them. and then as soon as they're like at 90 energy, we're going to like I'm assuming we're gonna have a timer from Foji or whatever you have. We're gonna pop Power Barrier. I'm gonna already have Spirit Chill up. We're gonna use Spirit Link, demoralizing whatever from the warriors. You can drop both of them, and whatever you have, and all of the lion dudes are gonna blow up and do raid damage. If we live, which I think we will, then we have essentially until the next time they get to 100 energy to kill them. If we do, easy boss. If we don't, we have to do a little bit more of a complex strategy, but that's the plan. So, quick recap. We're going to stack the bosses up. If you get chained to somebody, you need to stand next to them unless the red guy, which is Jasper, is the one that's petrified. Then just don't stand next to each other and break the chain, okay? If you get the cobalt mines, if the blue guy is not the one that's petrifying, you need to not touch these. If it is, then just go ahead and stand on them. It doesn't matter, and just break them immediately. It's fine. That's pretty much it. So if we can do it this easy strat, that's all we got to do. If if we have to do something a little different because it's too much damage or we don't do enough damage, the tanks just have to adjust and kind of how they're tanking this, and then we'll go through that when it happens. But that's pretty much that. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Can someone link the Foji, the pack for this to make sure I have the most up-to-date one, and ideally in the Discord and not in-game because it takes forever.
Are we just sending all the cooldowns off rib?
Yeah. I think we'll just bloodlust and everything on the full.
So well.
But do one of you guys have the latest Foji pack?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just post it. Thank you.
Just some main.
Ace, you want left or right for paints?
Moon.
Moon. Okay.
Okay. Alright, yeah, like I said, we're gonna bloodlust on the pull. You can go ahead and flask and all that stuff, and we'll see what happens. Again, don't stand on purple, because purple is where we're gonna drag them at about 90%, and I don't want to already have, like, the blue shit there or anything there, because we just want to have that to be the safe spot to stack when we are kind of taking all the damage, so just don't stand on purple. Alright, let's give it a go.
McDodds isn't here.
Okay. Realistically, this boss, like, I think that the only boss I'm worried about is the third boss. It's the DPS thing, and we have little here, and the last boss. So I think it's again, I'm not basing this on anything other than just I've done this many years ago, and then the strats and how complicated the bosses are. Like, I think it's really just 2 bosses that are gonna cause a problem. So I think we have a pretty good shot of getting like 4 pro bosses, maybe more. But we'll see. We only have 3 hours, so I could be crazy. And this stuff just might do absurd damage. I really don't know. All right, everyone's ready? Holy, no 2-minute full timer? That's fucking crazy. And yeah, just stack them all together. Cog can hold 2 of them, and then the other tank can hold 1 of them. That's fine.
Jade petrified.
Okay, so the Jade guy's petrifying, so that just means the raid damage in general is going to be lower, but you can't stand on any of the cobalt mines or anything.
Mine.
that have deterrence and stuff like that, you can.
Power
I
down
can't
soon.
pay it right now. I'm sorry. I got chained.
Mine.
Okay, I'll do it. Like the DPSs, it does work. Yeah.
Power down. Mine.
Oh, and I didn't say, like, there's 2 points in the boss, I don't remember the percent, but he resets the floor tiles, so just gotta do it again. Okay, and then I didn't notice that that's the call. So that's when we need to group up and pop all the cooldowns, that's my bad. I was running the floor tiles and didn't pay attention to that. But that's it. So
Yeah.
essentially, we're gonna group up there, we're gonna pop Barrier, Spirit Link, Spirit Shell, and then we have to kill the boss before the next one. It seems pretty unlikely because the boss was at 70%. So, and I didn't even notice if we used Bloodlust, but like
We did.
Yeah, we did.
yes. So seems like there's no chance in that happening, right? So unless someone wants to tell me otherwise, but that it's gonna be the same time.
I thought
So
we always got 2 empowered. Yeah, I thought we always got 2 empowered and like maybe a and then the third one is 2 full empowered and the third one is not. Something
yeah,
like that.
in 10 men, I don't think we have the cooldowns to survive 2 explosions from all of the ads. So I don't think that stacking them is a legitimate strategy as of right now, but maybe I just don't know enough.
Don't we have like the warrior there's like some warrior
Yeah, demoralizing.
banner.
Yeah.
We got the banner and rallying cry. We'll have for both.
I mean, we can. Let's see how much damage we took. Is 150k or 500,000 each, so it was 1 million damage.
So 500,000 for each explosion.
Yeah, and there's like 2.1 explosions.
Yeah, we're all around not quite 400k. 350.
Yeah. So how long was the boss? A minute. Yeah, so essentially we would do, I don't know, I'm trying to think how to divide the cooldowns. I'll have Spirit Shell for both. So the first one could be like Spirit Shell, Barrier, and damages banner thing, and also damages rally. And then the second one would be just everything else.
Yep.
Okay, let's try that. And then I know we can kill it the other way, so I don't want to waste a ton of time doing it this way. It's just the other way, it's a little more explanation, but let's just go again.
Does anybody have like no self-damage mitigation? Because I will vigilance you.
I don't.
I don't, but I have a lot of health. I do. 50% stamina, so like I survived the blast even without mitigation.
Okay.
Jade petrified.
This time it's the Jade again.
Mine. Mine. Power down soon.
Usually they're about to reset the tile. Bosses are at
Mine.
65. If we can have someone break that mine, it's
Power
like
down.
between the stack point and the plus, that'd be cool. Alright, we're gonna need to get ready to stack.
Mine.
3 seconds, come to the stack point purple. Alright, come. The green explosion is not the one we need to worry about, but I think we can live.
Mine.
Alright, let's run it back one more time. I just need to put Spirit Shell up earlier. My concern is that the tanks aren't going to have any Spirit Shell on them because they're getting whacked, but I think that just is what it is. And let me
Yeah, with the
reorganize
turrets
the
there, I was
groups.
at like 50% after the blast.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay.
And it goes up right away. There's no cast bar. Like once it hits 100, it just moves.
Yeah, it's immediate. It's immediate.
Do they hit really hard on melee? Because I can give the warrior like 50% dodge cooldown.
I mean,
There's the other damage, the stuff that's killing them through the blast.
nah, people are just dying 100 to 0 from the 2 blasts, and we just didn't use the cooldowns appropriately there. So let me type them again. It was me, so I'll fix it for this time. Damage. Alright, and then the second one is just everything else.
Was someone else painting the moon side with me?
Yeah, so there's 3 crystals, it looks like. I thought there was only 2, so I don't know what the next class is that can move and do decent damage. I mean, I can do it. Like, there's not a lot of damage until the explosion, so I can be doing one of them as well. But yeah,
Either
Rusty,
that
if you
or
want to do it, that works.
Resto Druids mostly. I think
Yeah, I don't really cast.
Yeah, so just right click one of the crystals and just run around and stand on tiles.
Okay.
We're doing a straight line though, so you don't
Agreed.
cover the other tiles that someone's painting.
Yep.
There's no range on it, right? It's just any tile.
It's any time. You just get a debuff that has 10 stacks, and then the first 10 tiles you touch. You take a little bit of Great.
Mine. Mine. Power down soon. Mine. Power down. Mine.
Okay, come stuck on purple. Unfortunate.
Mine.
I think it's right when they hit 70, right?
Jasper
70%.
petrified.
No, it's based on their energy. It's when they hit 100 energy. I get myself wrong. Okay. We'll go one more, and I don't know. It seemed like everyone took a lot more damage that time, so people are a little lower. But we'll go. I don't know what level earlier. Let's see.
Chain, I think I was just too far away.
It looks like you got meleeed by the boss. Jasper Guardian meleeed you for 71k as well. And the Cobalt Guardian meleeed you as well. Oh wait, that's your second death. Never mind. Yeah, it was just the chain. Okay. Yeah. After this, I mean, I'm very confident we'll kill it in like 2 pulls and then other strats, so we won't waste a lot of time. So let's go one more. Man, it takes fucking forever to stack Spiritual on people with like a little piece of it, so I just pretty much have to be doing that from like 30 seconds in onward. Okay. It's crazy how much time we get back in the raid from not having 5-minute pull timers. It's insane.
Jasper petrified.
Bitch, Jasper this time, he takes more of the chain.
Mine.
I would just break the chains when we get them.
Mine. Power down soon. Mine. Power down. Mine.
Stack up. Okay, so let's just do this the normal way. That's fine. I'm sure there's a way to do it this way. I just don't want to spend time. Okay, so essentially what we're gonna do is ignore obviously all the mechanics are going to be the same, but we're going to handle it slightly different. So we'll have X will be, or green will be one of the tanks, and then Moon will be another one of them. I think it's 12 yards that they have to be apart, so I'll make it a little further. So Cog, you'll be on Moon, and then the other tank will be on Triangle. And essentially, you guys have to juggle the ads so that the only one that's going to explode is the one that is petrified. Okay, so like, I'm gonna put markers next to these guys so I can kind of go through it real quick. Okay, so let's say if the blue ad is the one that is petrifying, okay, that is the one that we need to get to 100 energy first. So that means that that ad needs to be stacked on Moon for sure. So in that case, if we have Cobalt Petrification, Cog is going to be holding Cobalt Guardian on Moon, plus whichever one you want. It doesn't matter. Okay. Then, once they get to like 50 energy, then the other tank who's on Circle is going to taunt the one that is not petrifying. So in this example, green. And then Cog, you would taunt the one that he has been holding over there, X, to you. So at that point in time, blue will be at 50 energy, green will be at 50 energy, red will be at 0 energy. Okay? Then when you move X to Moon with blue, blue will continue gaining, red will start to gain energy, and green will stop. Okay, so in that case, blue will hit 100 first, and then we're good to go. Another one will start petrifying, and you just kind of do that process again. You put the one that is petrifying on Moon, and then whichever one has the least energy with him. And you continue to juggle them like that, ensuring that the one that's going to explode is always on Moon, and then you're moving the other two back and forth to make sure that it's not going to explode before it's supposed to. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's, if it doesn't, let me know and I'll try to explain further. But that is pretty much the whole boss. Everyone else, you're doing exactly the same thing. You're hitting the bosses. You're only hitting the ones on Moon. You're going to do 90% reduced damage to the one on Circle. You're respecting the chains mechanic unless you have Jasper Petrification, and you're respecting the trap blue mechanic unless you have Cobalt Petrification, in which case you should break those immediately. And those are the only mechanics for the boss. And then the two hunters, just do your best to keep spreading the shit, and that's it. That's the whole boss. It's pretty simple. It's just the tank mechanic that's the all of the difficulty. So let me know if you guys are confused. Ragnar, you can have any of them that is not doing the petrification. The one that is petrifying, so if it's Cobalt Petrification, that one has to be on Moon. So I'll mark them, and I'll do my best to kind of call that out.
We should be able to figure it out.
To make it simple, just have Cog pull like the two that stacked, right? The Cobalt and green. And then
yeah.
Like, now start on X.
Yeah, just start. Yeah. So in 3 seconds we're gonna switch.
Jasper petrified.
Okay, so red needs to be on Moon. Red plus whichever one, doesn't matter. And then take one of the other ones away. Further away. Back up. It should stop gaining energy. That's good. And you'll do like 0 damage.
Mine.
You guys should not be popping the traps unless you have a cooldown that makes you take 0 damage. Unless right now it's Jasper, you can ignore the chains, but you need to respect the traps. Okay, red's gonna explode in like. You need to taunt blue now. You need to taunt blue and swap blue and green. So blue. Okay, so I'll call that earlier, but essentially there, what happened is, right? So we have once the one that is on Moon, that is not the petrification. So in this case, we had red was doing the petrification, and then blue wasn't. As soon as blue gets to about like 50, 60 energy, you guys need to swap the one that's on circle and the one that's on moon.
Got it.
So that he stops gaining energy when he's not petrifying. So I'll call it more. I'll call everything. I think it'll make sense once you see it one time.
I see it now.
Is the debuff worth dispelling?
What debuff? The only debuff is if they step in a trap, which should never happen unless we have blue. And yeah, it makes them not be able to move for 6 seconds, so yeah, probably dispel it. But it should not be happening unless we have the cobalt thing. No one should set. Just leave them up unless you have like bubble or
Jasper petrified.
Alright, X needs to be on moon, take one of the other ones away.
Mine.
Doesn't matter which one. No, that's the one we need on moon. Take any of these. Take it far. It should stop gaining energy, and that's when you'll
Power down soon.
go ahead and swap the two.
Mine.
So you should swap X and triangle. Or sorry, triangle and square. Okay, red's gonna detonate. It's gonna be like 0
Power
damage
down.
right now.
Mine.
And then whichever the new one is petrifying, we need it to be on moon. So take green right now to circle and swap. Swap
Cobalt
circle
petrifying.
and circle and X. Or sorry, X
Mine.
and sorry. I need to just use the colors. I think that's easier for me and probably for you. And let's do it at 50 energy rather than like 80, which is what happened there. So I'm gonna type it out because I think I'm confusing everyone. So moon will have petrification plus any at the start. Then moon will have, and then you'll swap once they hit 50%. And then after they detonate, we put the petrification dog on moon. So it will always be the one that just exploded is the lowest. So if blue is the first one that's gonna blow up, after blue detonates, we leave it on moon along with the new one that's gonna be petrifying, because it will always be at 0 energy. And yeah, I'll try to. They keep resetting my markers on them, so I'll try to keep calling the markers. I'll just call which one should be on circle. So X. X should be on circle.
Mine.
You can hit the frost mines, you need to do the chain.
Mine.
I need to swap green to red.
Swap X and green. Yep.
Tower down soon.
Still need a swap.
Mine.
You need to take Jade to the stairs, and Jasper needs to be in the middle.
Mine.
Okay.
Tower
Now
down.
taunt blue, switch blue and red right now.
Mine. Jasper petrified.
Now swap green and blue. Alright. Set.
Mine.
Alright, you got hit by a mine. Is what killed you, Cog? I think. Or no, that was Ace. What killed you? Yeah, it is.
I thought I saw
mine.
blue was petrifying, so I just hit the mine. Did it just switch?
Yeah, no, you're okay. But Cog got hit by a mine for 250,000. Like if you don't have the right debuff, it fucks your shit up. So we can't hit any mines if and I mean, I guess if you get it as the tank, like just move farther away or like left or right or something if it's under you. And I don't know. I actually don't know if they get targeted on you, so melee probably just need to be max range. I don't know if the Cobalt mines can actually get dropped on the tanks or not. That was better though. I'll just call which one should be on circle, and I think that should help.
So well.
To be fair, this is mechanically, I think, the hardest boss until Elegon. I need to run up there and grab it. You should be able to just taunt from the stairs. As long as you're in range, that's fine. It's probably better, because then you're not getting extra energy on them. And if one of you can watch, I don't know, Rakmar, I can't really heal him very well, because he's out of range of atonement.
Cobalt petrified.
This is fine, keep them how they are.
Mine.
Alright, you're gonna swap the green and red one in like 5 seconds. Go ahead.
I'm on chain, so I
Green
can't
and
paint on the right side.
Tower down soon. Mine.
You can break the mines if you do it in the next one.
Mine.
Don't do it now. Don't do it.
Tower down.
Think you're ready?
What's that?
Okay, take blue to the stairs.
There you go.
Jasper petrified.
Actually, you need to take green to the stairs.
Mine.
Yeah, I can wait.
Mine. Cobalt petrified.
Okay, so swap green and red.
Mine.
It's gonna be a wipe, but I think that in terms of, I'm curious what's killing everyone, but it's just damage. It's the
Can I just
Cobalt mine.
trust Foji when it says safe to break chains and just leave?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, so it looks like it's just Cobalt mines killing people. Like,
Yeah.
unless you have Cobalt petrification, you cannot hit the mine. It like does 300,000 damage. So like you're gonna die unless you have something significant. So just try your best to not hit those. They're pretty large.
Ace, we can deterrence those, yeah.
Yes, and like what if there's like 2 or 3
Yes.
together, please do just like the turns and run through it, or what. We don't have any bubbles, so like that's kind of our only tool, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm actually not having to use deterrence for the dot anyways. Because you guys pretty much have me up all the time.
Yeah, I swear I'm not on circles for these mines.
Say that again.
I swear I'm not in the circle for these mines.
Maybe they blow up bigger than they like the circle if someone else detonates it. I don't know. But no one else died to the one that killed you, so I'm not sure. But yeah, feel free to like if there's a mine on your moon, like just go this way or like this way, left or right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the hardest one until probably Elegon, but we'll see.
Jade petrified.
It's fine with this.
Mine.
You're gonna swap blue and red. There's a mine under you. We're gonna swap blue and red.
Oh, shit.
10 seconds.
Mine.
Okay, go ahead. Blue and red.
Mine. Power down soon. Mine. Power down. Mine. Cobalt petrified.
You can leave it like this. Oh no, sorry. Swap red and blue. Red and blue.
Mine. Mine.
Yeah, those mines are fucking annoying. Let's just like we don't have a ton of melee. Like if you're not like if you're ranged, like just stand not even in this like colored part of the middle platform. Like let's just give like them like try not to have any traps near the tanks if we can. That's the most annoying part of this for sure. So just stand in these white parts of the room if you can.
Do the tanks have the before that tells you which one's petrifying?
Is it easier to swap them, or is it easier to just the one you need alone pull away the other one so that you don't have to swap two every time? Or are we already?
That's basically what we're doing.
Jasper petrified.
Take the green one. We need the red one on.
Mine.
Just getting more chains right now.
Mine.
Great chains. Okay, go ahead, swap blue and green.
Power down soon. Mine.
Need to get further away.
Mine. Power down. Mine. Jade petrified.
Take blue, swap blue and red. You can break, actually don't break
Mine.
anything. You need to respect chains and mines right now.
Cobalt petrified.
Wait,
Mine.
did we swap the wrong one? It should have been,
I think we had 2 at 80. Ended up with 2 at 80.
yeah,
Mine.
that's okay. The cobalt blew up, but the blue one should have been on circle.
he said he heard red, so I think that's what he taunted.
Okay. I definitely could have been wrong, so I could have easily said the wrong thing. It's all good, dude. We're all doing this for the first time, and on characters, and like effectively new classes for a lot of us. So it's all good. Figure it out.
Jasper petrified.
We need red. So just take either one. That's fine.
Mind.
Or the first.
Mind.
You don't have to worry about changing.
Power down soon.
It takes 15 seconds to break. Swap blue and green.
Mind. Power down. Mind.
Break this chain. Never mind, don't.
Mind.
Okay,
Jade
I want to
petrified.
take blue and swap blue and red. We'll keep going. Okay.
Mind.
Okay, I think we have it down. It's just like the swaps, like we got like a little faster, and then I don't know. Maybe like once we swap, if you can like
Jasper petrified.
while he's running them to the stairs, if you can like step them away from the stairs a little bit, it might help that. Buy him like a little time or something. I don't know. And then what are the other deaths? Just like fucking cobalt mines, clapping all of these.
It spawned right on me as I was running the tiles.
I think. Yeah, I don't know how long they take to activate, but I'm assuming there's like some little.
Yeah, like it's a big circle, and so like while I was running on the edge, it still got.
Yeah. Okay.
I vastly underestimated how much food I needed to make.
We have a lot of feasts. Don't use the good food. Just use the feast for now. Okay. Yeah, I mean just main focus is the mines is where we're losing people, and then just the cleaner we can get the swaps. Like that's the whole boss. Is there another buff that does fortitude now that I don't know about?
Yeah, DI.
Jasper petrified.
Alright, swap red and green.
Mind.
Mines, you can ignore chains, so break chains as soon as you can.
Mind.
Watch mines. You can go ahead and swap
Power down
green and
soon.
blue.
Mind.
Keep ignoring chains.
Mine.
Break them if you can.
Power down. Mind.
Alright, gotta respect chains then. We're ready for a swap. Call it in a second.
Mind. Jade
Take blue out.
petrified.
Blue and red swap. Don't hit mines. Blue and red swap.
Mind. Jasper petrified.
Not hit mines. If someone can clear them with those turns or something, that would be cool.
Mind.
I fucked that up. Yeah, we need to swap blue and red there. But okay, good. That was a lot better. If I called that, we would have been chilling. So that was my bad. That's good. Cool.
Mine.
that's pretty much we do that for like, I don't know, another like 2x as long as we just did, and the bus is dead. There's no new mechanics or anything, so that's good stuff.
Does the buff reset when they clear the tiles? Like the spirit and whatever?
Yes, you lose all the
Okay.
spirit and all the damage, so it's important that people like reset it as fast as possible. Yeah, I would say if there's not a lot of healing to do, like if you can do that as well, like that's just helpful for the we'll kill the boss faster and stuff, but it's up to you. Just decide it.
I can try. There's a lot of healing, but I can try.
Please, man.
I mean,
Blast.
you're doing a lot of it, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Like
almost in.
80%
So.
of. Okay, well then you gotta stop and let us do more.
Okay, I'll paint some tiles.
80% of my like brain power is going to calling out for what the tanks need to do, so it's taking a lot of my energy.
How far apart do you need to be to break the chain?
I think it's 12 yards, 12 or 10 yards. They like turn bright red when you're taking damage. If they're just like black, you're close. If they turn like bright red when you're at far distance. I leave it like this.
Mine.
You can break mines. You need to respect the chain, so you can break the mines. Okay, let's swap green and red.
Power down soon. Mine. Mine.
Break that last mine if you
Power
can.
down.
You have like 2 seconds. Don't do it now.
Mine.
Swap red and blue. Or sorry, yeah, red and blue. Yep, that's correct. Okay, actually, red and green. Not super early, but whenever you can. Red and green. Actually, sorry, ignore that. Just leave it as it is right now. This is fine. Green's gonna detonate here. It's fine. Wherever green goes. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna see what the next one is.
Cobalt petrified.
I fucked that one up. That's my. Fuck, this is a pain in the ass, dude. Holy fuck.
Since Cog is always taunting the one on the outside, couldn't you just call one color from the one on the two? I don't know if that would.
Yeah,
help you.
yeah, 100, yeah, for sure. I can call. Well, Cog's not taunting. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I just need to call the one that the warrior needs to pick up, right? So, I mean, it doesn't make it less confusing for me, but yeah, maybe it'll make the comms less complicated a little bit.
Yeah, if you want to delegate it, I mean, I can take some of that, I can just see which one is lower, and that's the one that needs to be brought back, right?
Yeah, so in summary, right, it just needs to be the one that is petrifying is the one that needs to be the next one detonating. So yeah, like you said, it's essentially you're juggling the other two to keep it always lower than the next one that's gonna detonate. So yes, agreed. If you want to do that, that would be sick because I'm doing a poor job.
And I suggest calling it in a way that we're keeping blue, so blue's always gonna be on cog. So then the thing just have to rotate the other two.
Well,
say we're keeping this one. We're keeping this one as that's petrifying.
I have my fishing boots on. We're back.
Well, that's the
just
complete opposite of the other falls, so you have to pick one or the other, right?
Whichever's
one out of the one that's staying.
I will call which one is petrifying, right? So that's the one that will stay on moon no matter what. And then I will let the warrior essentially manage the other one and just keep them from getting to 100 before the blue. I think that's the easiest way to go. So, cool. Just call when you're taunting, that way Cog knows to grab the other one off of you.
Cobalt petrified.
Blue is petrifying, you can break traps.
9.
Chains.
9.
Okay, swap. Green and
Power
red.
down soon.
Yep.
9.
And then move back more. Too close. We're about to go off here. Right 90.
9. Power down.
Go off now.
Mine. Jasper petrified.
Just moves. This is fun. How we
No.
go.
No, it's not. We need to swap blue, red and green. Green's the one
Mine.
by itself right now.
Poach it.
Yeah.
Mine.
Sorry, I fucked up again because I thought I heard Jasper and I thought
That's what's going on. You're like frying my
Derp.
brain.
no, that was just me having word association being stupid. Jasper and Jade in my brain were switched. Yeah, it was fine to leave like it was.
They really should just call these things red, green, whatever.
Green, yeah, it would be nice.
Just, yeah, Jasper and Jade's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not a geologist.
I'm locking in with 300 food.
You think 300 food's enough? Hell no.
I think that's it.
Just buy 200 potions before this, so my potion should be good.
200 potions weren't too expensive, surprisingly.
They were.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just thought, like, I'll buy a bunch in advance.
I guess there's like a fancy herb that goes into blast or something that's making them expensive.
It's really weird as a warlock to not have to
I tuned it so nice. Alright, here we go. I'm locked in. No more mistakes.
Cobalt petrified.
That's good. Like this.
Mine.
You can break mines.
Mine.
Swap green and red.
Power down soon. Mine.
Well, Cobalt.
Mine.
Break one last mine if you can. Give it
Power
2 seconds.
down.
Don't break any more mines.
Mine. Jasper petrified.
Alright, swap
Roger, I'm
red and green. Actually, no, stay like this. Stay like this.
Jasper's at 80.
You can break chains here. Don't break mines.
Mine.
Watch, there's a bunch of mines under boss.
Jade petrified.
Cobalt's at 70.
Alright, swap blue and green. Blue and green.
Mine.
Cannot break mines or chains right now.
Sorry, I thought I could get a third one off.
Mine. Mine.
That was my fault.
Down.
Alright, cool. Let's run
Cobalt
it back.
petrified.
That was, I mean, as far as swapping, it was really clean. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. I think, like,
Mine.
I don't what your guys' mana looks like, but we have more mana than we
Jade
think. Because the
petrified.
fucking
Power
they
down
reset
soon.
the floors at only 2 parts in the fight. I think it's at like 65%. Some let me see what it is.
70-40.
70%. 70 and 40.
Yeah, so like you should have massive spirit. So I'm at like 60% mana, so I can do more for sure.
The same.
But the swaps were all better. Yeah, you can't repair mountain here. No Boomtrons?
Got so used to not having to do mechanics in Dragon's Soul.
I know.
A boss
The
doesn't
last,
die in
like,
17 seconds.
Yeah, the last 2 months of Dragon's Soul were like horrible raid runs.
Jade petrified.
This is fine like this. You need to don't break chains or traps.
Mine.
Check the lines. Lines are bad with me.
They
Mine.
swap blue and red.
Power down soon.
Blue and red swap.
Mine. Mine. Power down.
Let's see what we're
Mine.
getting.
Cobalt petrified.
Hey, you can break
Cobalt.
mines. We need to swap blue and red.
You gotta come with me, Dallas.
Break mines.
Mine.
I feel like everyone is taking so much damage
Mine.
from stuff they don't need to take damage from. So like if you have the
Jasper petrified.
chains, you literally can sit with the chains for the whole
Mine.
boss until we get the red guy. Like it literally
Cobalt
doesn't matter.
petrified.
It does like very little damage. Same with the traps. Like literally do not hit them for any reason. Like unless you have deterrence up until we have the blue guy. Like it's I know there's a bunch of shit on the ground, but like that's just you just kinda gotta work around it until we get to clear them with the right buff.
Yeah, the nasty thing about the chains is that, yeah, I mean, it's best just to stay with your partner that you're chained with, unless we have the Jasper, the red one, debuffed on us. Because if not, like every time you clear a stack of that, it does more and more damage, I believe, and so it hits
It
really
does.
hard by the time. Yeah.
Yes, the chains are crazy amounts of damage if you don't have the Jasper buff. Like just stay with your guy. Your chain should never turn red until we have the Jasper debuff. We're getting better at the swaps, but the like damage is very high right now. People are just taking extra stuff.
Jasper petrified.
Okay, swap red and just take whichever one you want.
Mine.
You can break chains here. Yeah. Break
Mines
chains.
are bad.
Mine.
Chains are good. Check the mine.
Go ahead and swap green and blue.
Power down soon. Mine.
Still break chains, don't hit anything else.
I'm gonna clear Zeus.
Mine. Power down. Mine.
Yeah, this is gonna be really bad just because we had them stacked for a while, so blue's just gonna deck here regardless. Like, yeah, that
Jade
having
petrified.
them all stacked for like
Mine.
10 seconds in the beginning makes it untenable pretty much. So, I know it was just some weird shit, but yeah. Yeah,
So
Vengeance
well.
is really silly this expansion. I don't know, it's hard to get through it with just a font.
Cobalt petrified. Mine.
You can break mines. And not break chains.
Mine.
You really don't need to dispel, to be honest.
Power down
Yeah,
soon.
I'm not.
Mine.
Unless it's gone. Oh, sorry, swap green and red. It should be.
Mine.
Don't break any more traps.
Power down. Mine. Jade petrified.
Swap blue and green.
Mine.
It's gonna be another quick swap here because they're already high energy. Don't break chains. Don't break mines.
Mine. Cobalt petrified.
Swap red and blue. Don't break chains. You can break the mines.
Too long.
Yeah, I was booted up on the steps. So.
Oh, I'm good.
That's okay. Okay. My vote is we just skip this one on heroic and keep going, but I'm down for whatever. But that's my vote. I think the next dude is really easy. Garajal is really easy, assuming we have good DPS, which I don't know if that's true or not. And then Spirit Kings is like a lot of shit. It's a lot of easy shit, but a lot of shit combined. So, any opinions?
If we're not going another night, it's probably a good idea.
Okay. Let's do it. The only difference on this and normal is I think that there's no crystals.
That's big.
So, and then there's just less damage.
It's also big.
Huge.
I don't think we paint
Yeah,
the tiles
it's crazy.
then for normal either, right? I don't think we paint the tiles.
Yeah, that's
in
what I mean.
normal.
That's what I mean. There's no crystals. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
I think we should just do it the same way we've been doing it. And I think it's just going to be really easy, but we'll see. I think if it blows up wrong, it's not going to matter. So we'll see what happens. It's crazy because if you can stack them and kill them, this is like the easiest boss ever. You don't have to do any mechanics, but if you can't, then you have to have a little bit of a brain. Alright, let's go. But yeah, let's do it exactly the same we just did. Let's get to work on the habit either way.
Left side.
Cobalt petrified.
You can leave it like this. You can break traps. Don't break chains. Swap
Power down
green
soon.
and red.
Mine.
You can do it now. It doesn't matter. You can break mines. Do not break chains. You guys need to get closer with those chains.
Mine.
You can break those.
Mine.
Remember when there was damage? There isn't anymore.
Mine. Jasper petrified.
Alright, swap green and red. Just taunt the warrior, just taunt blue. And just you'll have two pads. It's fine. Just taunt blue. You guys should swap to the wood dude. For details. He's gonna detonate in just a second and then we'll get back to normal. You can break chains here, or never mind, not anymore.
Jade petrified. Mine.
So taunt red over to you, Cog.
Power down soon. Mine. Mine. Jasper petrified.
Could stay like this.
Mine. Mine. Cobalt petrified.
Swap green and blue. Sorry, red and blue. It's fine. It's
Mine.
great for it. Just take that. Actually, you can just leave it like this for now.
Jasper petrified. Mine.
Or you can leave it here. You can break chains.
Mine. Mine. Jade petrified.
Swap green and blue.
Mine.
At least the normal mode for this is like actually good training for the actual heroic. Because the only mechanic that changes is like the damage. Which is nice. If you need this.
Did I use your bonus roll on any of this?
It's up to you, but you'll get normal mode loot, so probably not.
Is it 476?
This is 489.
49.
And then plate dodge mastery belt. So I think that's just well, I mean it's like there's a lot like a reasonable amount of damage, but I don't feel like the same way it did as when we did back to back the first week. And I was just like, oh shit. Yeah. I also probably did like like healing relative like on the road, but spending too much brain.
Deciphering between Jade and Jasper.
And it really shouldn't be that complicated, to be honest.
They're all colored the exact same fucking color too.
Sick gesture.
Yeah, like they could have been bright red, bright green. But,
Nah, let's go for muted dark colors.
yeah. Oh, you remember that Warmaster I pulled before? Oh my god. That was so hard to see. They went like way overboard though. Like afterwards, it was like a beacon to the eye. But it was still way better than before.
They're like,
Okay,
you
so
gonna
this
complain
guy-
about it? Fuck you.
No, it was definitely better. Yeah, you can buy it if you want. I don't know how much it's worth, so I'll have to let you know after. It's PoE. So okay, so this boss has a lot. So I'm gonna talk for a lot, but it's really not. It's really not that complicated. Okay, so essentially he has 4 phases. In normal mode he has 3, but I'm just gonna talk from like a heroic perspective. Okay, he has 4 phases. We pick the order that he goes in. Okay, when the boss spawns, there's gonna be weapons that spawn around the platform, like on these things, and there's gonna be a spear, staff, a shield, and like fist weapons. And depending which one he is the closest to, when he hits certain like health thresholds, is he goes and picks it up, and then he gains those abilities. So we're gonna drag him to them in certain order. I don't know where they spawn, so we're gonna learn on the first pull which one's which. But I'm gonna walk you through each one. So the first phase we're gonna do is staff. This is the arcane phase. So this one, he has 2 mechanics. Well, every phase he has a tank swap mechanic. Okay, so it's like every 3 stacks, just swap. If that's a lot, we'll switch to 2. But I think 3 is fine. Okay, so on the arcane phase, he has 2 mechanics. He has one that is like let me just tell you the names. So let me open this up. So I get all the names exactly right the first time around. Okay, he has arcane velocity, where he does damage to everybody. It's unavoidable damage. The farther you are, you take more damage. So we're gonna stack really close to him. Then he's gonna put arcane shock, arcane resonance on. I think it's only 1 player in 10 man. It might be 2. And you do AoE damage around you 6 yards. So all that we do in this phase is stack really close behind him. The tank's going to be in front of him, obviously, facing him away. And then if you get the debuff, you need to run 6 yards away. Don't go super far, or you take extra damage from the other ability. That's it. It's really easy. Okay. Second phase is the heroic only phase. So this one, he throws his shield down in front of him, like 10 yards or something. Then all players have an ad spawn on top of them. Those ads then walk to the shield, and if they get to the shield, it heals him for 10%, which is like a wipe for each ad. So essentially, all we do is have the boss is like here, facing purple. Actually, like, let's say he's on purple, he's facing green. The raid is on like X. Okay, so like he's gonna throw the shield to green. The ads are gonna spawn on X. We just kill all the ads. You can stun them, slow them, whatever, but you just kill the ads. It's a pretty easy phase. Okay. He also does like a chain lightning, but it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, so we just kind of are gonna deal with it, and we'll change that if I have to. Okay. Third phase, he does essentially like a cone. It's 3 beams that shoot out like in front of him, and then a little bit to the right and left of that. They stun you and do damage if they hit you. So you just face him away from everyone. And then he does earthquake called epicenter, which does more damage the closer you are to him. So it's kind of the opposite of the arcane one. You want to be farther away. And then the last one we're gonna do is the fist weapon, which is the fire. So he does. Let me pull that up. Or sorry, it's the spear, which is fire. He does a debuff where he puts what's called wildfire spark. He puts fire on you. You need to run away. You'll run to the same spot. So let me put a marker down. You'll always drop it on like X. Then you're gonna put fire down, and then come back to the raid. Then he does an ability called Draw Flame, where he pulls the fire into him. If it comes through you, it's going to hurt you, so just don't be between the fire and the boss. And then after he absorbs the fire, he does pulsing AoE damage for the amount, however much fire he absorbed. Okay? So let me run through those again real quick. Arcane Phase, you stack near him. If you get the debuff, you get 6 yards away from everyone else. That's the first one. Second phase, he's going to spawn ads on people. You need to be stacked behind the boss and kill the ads before they get to the shield. Third phase, he does a cleave thing, so face him away from the group. And everyone needs to be far away from the boss during the epicenter, which is the earthquake. And then fourth, if you get Wildfire Spark, you need to run to X, drop the fire on the ground, and then he's going to suck the fire in and do AoE damage. Okay. Everyone's tracking so far, right? Okay. The only other parts of the boss is there's these 2 crystal things that are going to spawn, and the tanks pick each tank is going to get one of these things, okay? They give the tanks abilities. One of them is called Nullification Barrier. You put down like an anti-magic zone around you, and it negates a variety of effects in the fight. I'll go through how we're going to use them. The other tank is going to have what's called Shroud of Reversal, and when you use it, these are extra action buttons, by the way. When you use it, the next time you get hit by one of the boss's abilities, you can then use that ability on the boss. Okay, cool. So how those are going to get used is essentially you're just going to be, with the nullification, you're going to nullify an effect each phase, and then with the other, the reflection thing, you're just going to use it, and then the boss is going to hit you, and you're going to use his ability back on him. It's pretty straightforward for that. Okay, I don't want to talk much more. I'm just going to talk through phase 1, then we're going to do it, and then we're going to talk a little bit more after this poll. But I've already said a lot, and I think people are going to forget everything I said. So let's just do phase 1. So again, it's going to be Arcane Phase. We're going to stack near the boss. If you get the debuff, just get 6 yards away. Don't go far. And that's it. For the tank things, just like press it and try it out. It's not important in phase 1, so I don't want you to worry about it. Okay, let's just do a poll. Again, I don't know where these things are going to spawn, but the weapon we want to bring him to is the staff. So whichever one is the staff, that's where we want to pull him to at the start.
Staff is here with a totem.
Okay, so pull him over here. Cool. So again, I'll just mark myself. You should be stacked pretty much on me, and then those are little blue, those little things. It's right behind him.
Arcane Phase.
Alright, so if you get the debuff here, you're gonna spread out. You're gonna get 6 yards away. Everyone else should be really tightly stacked.
Debuff soon.
Light spread is going to do
Great damage.
Yep.
zero damage, stack up on him.
Okay, someone's gonna use the debuff. You don't have to go far. Just far enough.
Yeah, so it's just one person.
Debuff soon.
Top.
Okay, I'll just restack. I think we just got hit by the resonance there.
Yeah.
So essentially, yeah, you have to like pre-spread at the end of the ability. Okay, that's the whole phase, right there. So just right when it's like 1 second or like 1.5 seconds from the end of the channel, just like go ahead and spread out a little bit. Cool. That is the entire first phase of the boss.
Stunk.
Yeah, sure. All right, so then the second phase of the boss, just to recap again, is the shield. We're gonna face him towards like the outside of the room. The raid's gonna be stacked like on the inside of the room. So let me put some markers down. We'll stack the raid on like green, and we'll face
Here
him
it's just
towards.
clockwise.
What'd you say?
From here, if we're gonna start with staff, the shield is just clockwise, and then it's.
Oh, okay, sweet, perfect.
Yeah.
You have to drag
It's a
the
green.
boss to the shield, right, to the next phase.
He just has to be the closest to that one. So
Yeah,
like
you have to drag
just
him
put him on green.
clockwise.
Yeah. So just like when he gets the shield, you can just tank him. Actually, I'll just make it even easier on you. Just tank him on green. The raid is gonna be like on purple, and then just face him to red. And he's gonna throw the shield that way. Then everyone kills the ads. That's pretty much it. So I'm not gonna. And then on that phase, the tank that has the anti whatever it's called, the magic shell, it's called nullification barrier. On the first set of ads, just drop the nullification barrier on the shield that he throws, and it will just kill all the ads immediately, and you don't have to do the mechanic. And then it won't be up for the next one, but if we get a third one, it should be up for the third one. So just every third one, you should be able to do that. So let's just pull. I don't want to yap much more until we see it.
Arcane Face. Debuff soon. Great damage. Debuff soon.
Just stay spread. Now you can stack. Thanks all.
Oh.
Debuff
And then
soon.
remember, after this, we're gonna light spread.
Great damage.
It's gonna go into 2 right after this. Okay, bring it
Chomp
into
boss.
the green.
Debuff soon.
Okay, raid is gonna stand on. Raid is gonna stand on purple. Just leave the boss on green. Face him to red.
Shadow Face. Shield soon. Shield cast.
Yeah, everyone
Okay,
get on
there's the ads.
white.
Go drop the just drop the AMS on him. On the shield. Okay, just ignore the ads and just hit the boss. Alright, next time he throws the shield, we are gonna actually have to kill the ads. So just be careful.
Top.
Shield soon.
Face him to red.
Shield cast.
Okay, we need to kill slow and stun the
Chomp boss. Shield soon.
Alright, again, the shield should be up, our thing should be up this time, so we shouldn't get any ads.
Shield cast.
You can ignore any ads that stay alive.
Top.
That's why.
Tons of
Chomp boss. Shield soon. Shield cast.
Okay, and Nico ads this time. You should be on the far side of the boss from where the shit is. The goal is to give them the farthest out. Okay, finish off the ads and then we're going to the next
Earth
phase.
face.
So this part,
Yeah, so,
yep, you want to be as far away from possible as the boss, unless we have the anti-magic shield up, which we will for the first one, in which case everyone's just going to stack. So everyone's going to be stacked on the boss. The first epicenter we get, we're gonna use the bubble. The second epicenter we get, actually, I don't want to fuck it. Just, yeah, the first one use the bubble, the second one will spread out.
Fists. Epicenter.
This. Use the bubble on the raid. Make sure you're in it. It lasts almost the whole turn, so it should.
Fists.
That's this one. The next one you need to be far. You have 10 seconds, and then the raid just needs to be far from the mouse. I think the tank's even cornered, but I don't think he moves. Alright, be far away.
Fists. Epicenter.
This one.
Being screwed up here.
Fists.
Pop nullification for the next one.
Correct.
Fists. Chunk boss. Epicenter.
Go to bubble or no?
Yeah, pop.
Fists.
It's going to phase 4. So again, this one is the fire one. So if you get the fire, just run it to red. And you don't have to take him over to the thing. He'll run it just so if you get the fire, it's called like
Fire face.
I don't know. Wildfire spark. Just run towards red. I'm just gonna stand over there and I'll grab whoever gets it.
Most of the world, you know, is don't be in that path from that to class.
Correct.
Falls
He's gonna suck the flames in with when he casts draw flames. Do not be between the fire and the boss. So we want to drop the fire all against each other. Yeah. Oh yeah. Drop nullification barrier between the boss and the fire right now if you can. I should have said that before. I honestly didn't think we were gonna get to this phase this time. It will suck up the fire. Now it's just mass AoE damage. Just pop whatever you got to live here and the next fire thing. Oh, he didn't even do any damage. Did we nullify that? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't see. Yeah, like this boss looks so easy. What the fuck? Tank swap? Interesting. Like he has a lot of mechanics, they just like kind of don't do anything.
Drop
If you do it right.
Here's a drop lane, so don't be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage here. Just sweet. Amazing.
I think that's on my list of items that's based all the way through
All the way?
Extra gold. Let's go.
Well, you're the only person who, oh, I guess the Elise wanted to. Yeah, if it's your like better through Heart of Fear and stuff, then you can have it. Otherwise, we'll...
There's trash.
Uh-oh.
Save him! Oh.
Oh, big bonus roll. And then strength expertise crit.
Oh, these guys are pissed.
Damage man is good. Yeah, I don't know any of the trash does, so good luck with that.
They just fixate, nothing to do about it. Just plop it away.
Yeah, and we did a lot of things like not as efficient as could be, so it's only gonna get easier. Like there's a lot of things you can do to make even more effects nullified with the shields and stuff. Like you can, the tank gets hit by the lightning stun thing he does, and then next time he does epicenter, you just stun him and stop it. So there's a lot of stuff like that, but it's not worth going into. Yeah, wow, that was so much easier. So much less damage.
because they're just giving you 2 mechanics at a time.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, here's these 2 mechanics, 25%. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not fucking 16 petrifications.
Yeah. I really don't love how this plays this expansion so far. Do you like it, Rosie?
Yeah, I do. This is pretty good, actually.
It's just like press your 3 buttons that have a cooldown when they come on.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
fact
that.
that you can uplift to cost mana instead of chi. That's pretty good. Spamming is pretty good.
Disc.
Oh, disc. Yeah, actually, yeah, disc is fun. It's still the fact that, man, disc can do so much damage, and now it does great healing through atonement.
Yeah, I feel like all I do is atonement.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's all I'm doing the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is,
It's all good.
I mean, yeah, it's just weird. But I like how it's written. Got a little more focus.
They really punished disc the fact that mana is a fixed amount. It doesn't grow.
Yeah. Yeah, I made Rapture like doing good. Rapture just gives you back your Okay, this guy again is pretty, I think, like conceptually pretty easy. But I
kill a thing in the air.
Yeah, but I think this boss is gonna have some big numbers in terms of like meeting the enrage and then also certain parts of having a lot of healing. Kind of like Thuralian and Valiona type of boss. From Bastion.
I'm interested in these falling guys down first.
Yeah, kill those Eternals.
This one's actually pretty straightforward. This one is going to take a lot of coordination because the rogue mechanic is the same. People cannot go down second time. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no big deal. We just assign it now and then just. I think we just need 2 groups.
Yeah, just.
TR or anything, we just kind of like
Go for it.
go in and like raw dog every one of the raids.
Yeah. Okay, so let me for a little bit on this guy. So, okay, this guy is pretty much like Thuralian and Valiona, where you have like a second, like dimension or whatever in the boss that people need to go down and kill ads, and then if you don't get out in the right time, you die. So that's one big mechanic that he has, and then another one is called Voodoo Dolls, where he fixates on the tank, and then 2 other players are like linked to the tank, and they'll get a debuff called Voodoo Doll, and then those players take all of the damage that the tank takes. So making sure the tanks are mitigating as much damage as possible is important, because otherwise the other people will just get fucking wrecked. But those are the 2 like primary mechanics of the boss. So let me get into a little more detail. So he's gonna put totems down called spirit totems. If they have a certain amount of health, I don't know what it is, not a lot. You go stand on it, and then when it dies, it grabs the 3 closest players within 6 yards, and it puts them in the spirit world. And it also leaves you at 30% of your max health. The way you get back from the spirit world is by getting healed to full health and then pressing an extra action button. So we're going to always send down 2 DPS and a healer. And then the healer's job obviously is to make sure everyone gets up to full so that they can leave. And then you will get a debuff that for the next 30 seconds you cannot go downstairs into the spirit world. Then when you come out, you get a fat buff that like does a bunch of damage and also pretty much just gives healers full mana. Yeah, extraction button 1. So that's pretty much that. There's nothing else really going on down there. You just go down there, kill a bunch of ads, and then leave before 30 seconds is up or you die. Cool. Then the only other mechanics again is the voodoo doll. He's gonna fixate. So interestingly, he fixates on the tank. So you can use things like Blessing of Protection or even Bubble, and he's still gonna attack you because he's fixated on you. We don't have a paladin, so we can't do that. But in a world where you have a paladin, that you can use that to your advantage. And then at some point he casts Banish and sends the tank into the spirit world. The tank, to get out, has to kill 3 ads. 2 of them are visible to other players. 1 of them is not. You have to kill those in, I think, again, 30 seconds or you die. So other players down there need to kill the ones that they can see. The tank needs to kill the one that is just, just they can see so that they can get out and not die. It's called the Severer of Souls is the one that the tanks, I believe, need to kill. Cool. Last but not least, at 20%, he enrages and does a fuck ton of damage. So, and then he stops putting totems down, so you can't go down anymore. So it's important that by the time, right before he gets to 20%, we have like a clean spirit world, because if we go into the last part with a bunch of ads up, it's gonna kill a lot of people. So we just need to like make sure we clean up downstairs before we transition there. And then the really hard part is there's a 6-minute range. He just instantly kills you all at 6 minutes. So we'll see what our damage looks like. But again, it's pretty straightforward boss. We're gonna have 2 groups of people that are rotating going downstairs, killing ads. The tank, when he gets stuck downstairs, needs to kill the ads, and that's it. Alright, so let me type out here. We're gonna do like 2 groups, but also kind of a little bit more because we want to swap the healers. I don't think you can tank swap until the tank gets banished. He fixates on the tank, and then the tank will get banished, and then he'll go to the next highest threat person. So you need to like either taunt immediately or just be already the next highest threat person. Okay, so this will be group 1. And I wish we had another like a Shadow Breeze or something, but I think we'll try it like this. And then the second group will be this. Am my fans on?
It's not
Sorry.
loud, it's like very, very faint. It just sounds like you've got like a little pet fly or something that's like
Sorry, it's probably annoying. I can't fix it right now. But okay, so those will be the 2 groups we're gonna rotate between, and then Michael, you just we'll just rotate you every like 3rd group because it gives you full mana pretty much when you come back up.
I just sit next to the totem.
You just have to stand on the totem. So it's gonna go like McDot's Ace, and then Chul and U-Room, and then McDot's Ace, Chul, U-Room. The DPS will just be going every other time. The healers, we're just gonna go like every 3rd will be you. It'll go me, then Razi, then Please Ban, then me, Razi, Please Ban. So like manage the mana. I don't know how many we're gonna get. Alright, let's just do a poll and see what this looks like.
I might have a backup person. I think yeah, we'll list at the end, not 20%, but I think if we want to have a backup person, if someone that we haven't listed gets chosen with Voodoo Doll, I believe they can't go down.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Then we'll just do an audible this time, and then I'll type that out. That's good. I didn't want to.
Yeah, we'll see less for that.
Voodoo doll on you.
Okay, so then this first totem will be me and Chul and McDots. Me and Chul for the Allison.
I'll try to flip why you don't want to go down. It'll just completely take damage.
Yeah, stand on it, you gotta kill it.
Kill it.
10 seconds.
Banishment. Banished. Voodoo dolls.
So the next group will go down. So it's Ace plus Rousey plus whoever. That's okay.
It's actually pretty easy because it establishes what the groups are off the rip.
Yeah. How do you do dads then? So then this will be Please Ban plus the first group that went down. So Dots and I guess so I see it rotates the boot. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we need to
Yeah, it establishes the first group and then after that we swap back and forth.
Well no, because Gallus has a voodoo doll now and he was in there. So I'll just have a priority list and I'll just send people so they can see it. So that's all. I'll just wipe. We don't need to waste it. Maybe the time you waste it myself.
Voodoo doll on you. Voodoo dolls.
Yeah, and that totem dies quick.
Yeah, it does.
How do we leave the spirit realm? Is there
You have to
extra action.
You have to be healed to
Voodoo
full
dolls.
health and then extra action button. The tank, I think you just have to kill all the ads and then you should have an extra action button. There's
Voodoo
3
dolls.
big ads that have to die. 2 of them other people can see. 1 of them only you can see.
What happens if you're not full health?
Then you don't get the extra action.
You don't have to be full health when you leave. You have to reach full health at any time.
Oh.
Once you hit full health, you get the button.
Was I supposed to be
And then you can
down by myself?
No.
Yeah, that's supposed to be me. I think that was the second one. Supposed to be me with you, but that totem died so quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and just don't kill the totem until your people are on it with you. But let me type this out.
But yeah, I mean that's the whole fight. It's just coordinating that totem.
Yep. Okay.
This one's not bad.
Yeah. This will be one of those bosses that's just so boring once you have gear because it's just nothing to do.
It's like you're saying. It's just that first boss is very punishing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did. It's weird because it's like the first boss is supposed to be the easiest boss ever. It's not in this case.
I think Blizzard never knows what the hard bosses are gonna be. They don't fucking know.
They figured that shit out in retail finally.
Yeah.
But these back in the day raids, man, fuck.
Yeah, they don't know.
They never knew.
Hold on before I re-pull. So, the healing orders, yeah, it's gonna be me, then Rousey, then Please Ban every time. So, if that like gets fucked up, like it's just between us healers. Like if it's your turn and you can't go because you have Voodoo Doll, just say. Let me confirm that you can't go down at all. It says, yeah, you cannot enter the spirit realm as a Voodoo Doll. Okay, so if it's your turn as a healer, just call like the next person. So it's always the person after you is always the same. So if it's Please Ban's turn, it's you just say you can't go down and I'll know it's me. If I can't go down, then Rousey, it's you. And if Rousey can't go down, then it's Please Ban. And then on the DPS, I'm just gonna call your names. If you can't go, and I call you as a mistake, just say something and I'll call someone else. I have a list. I'm just gonna go down the list. And then I'll fix my weak auras for next week to have everything showing so that I can see it better. But this should work. Reflask if you need to. The DPS check I think is real on this guy, so like do your best to pump and see if we're actually at risk of it or not. And yeah, healers, you should have 15 issues on this guy.
Voodoo doll on you.
Alright, so first will be me and both hunters. Spawning 8 seconds. And remember, don't kill them until you see all your homies
Everything else can wait from time.
Huh? You can't go down. You have.
Vanish soon.
You have like 10 more seconds to be down here, so kill a couple more ads and then get up.
Banishment. Banished.
Okay, so next is
Voodoo
McDots, Razi, and you run. Everyone else get over.
Kill this now.
You die.
Horizon, please.
Very quickly, yeah, 3 seconds.
Alright, next is Please Ban and Damage Main, and I think they'll have me because we don't have the hunters as well. Actually, we're just gonna send 2 people. That's about the worst possible combo. There's gonna be 2. Make sure you help the tank kill his ads. They're like thicker ones, I think.
Banishment. Voodoo dolls.
Okay, next is
Voodoo
me
doll on you.
and both of them.
I can leave.
Okay.
Yep, you can leave it as soon as you get full health, you can leave. Okay, I didn't get taken down.
You have voodoo.
Yeah, but we'll just wipe it up. It's fine. That's better.
That's my bad. I misplaced my action button. No, fine.
It's okay. We're also on track to kill the boss on the enrage. We haven't used Bloodlust and he's at 50% at 3 minutes, so I'm not worried about the enrage. So as long as we like kill everything on 30 cadence and we get the groups going down correct, then we're good.
I feel like something in Spirit World was not going right. 'Cause I'm like, when I get sent down, I'm just like by myself for 20 seconds. And then I die because nobody's down there to kill the heads.
We're sending people down on every totem. People shouldn't be leaving early. So I'm not sure why that would be happening.
If you have OG, it tells you when to leave.
No, but he can't leave until his ads. Like, don't leave early. Like people, like we need you to help kill the tank ads. So
The tank ones are the big ones, right? The
Yeah.
So souls or something. Okay.
Soul
I'll
Reapers or
focus
something.
on
focus
that.
the tank ads because that's currently as we gotta figure out how to get what's happening for COG to get out. But otherwise it looks.
The spirit realm?
Say that again.
How do we know when to leave the spirit realm?
When you're about when you have like 3 seconds left.
Oh, okay. There's like a debuff.
You can be down there for 30 seconds.
Fudgy should have like a bar for everyone that's down there when they should leave.
Yeah.
Voodoo dolls.
It's
Voodoo
gonna
doll on
be
you.
me, Ace, and the dogs.
down now.
5 seconds.
Banishment.
Okay, the next
Oh,
group
man.
should be coming down soon. It's
Voodoo
gonna be
dolls.
Cholner, Damage Main, and Razi. Go ahead and kill the totem, and then help kill the tank ads immediately.
Alright. We're out.
Tank ads are dead. I'm assuming we want to kill as many of these minions down here.
Yeah, stay down there until it hits 0 second. Oh, like 1 second. Okay, next is gonna be Please Ban Anime, U-Room, and that's it. Can't say it. Everyone else get away from the totem.
Banish soon.
When the tank ads spawn, which they're about to, you switch to the
Banishment. Voodoo dolls. Voodoo doll on
Okay,
me.
this is gonna be Razi, Ace, and McDots. Go ahead and go down as fast as you can to help with the tank ads. Razi, Ace, and McDots. Okay, let's try it. Oh, next is gonna be Please Ban, U-Room, Damage.
Banish soon. Banishment. Banished. Voodoo dolls.
Okay, next is gonna be me and both hunters. Main kill. Help kill the tank ads if there are any. Yeah, there are. Kill the tank ads.
Totem is up.
Sorry, yep. It's gonna be Please Ban, Damage Main, and
Oh,
U-Room.
don't kill the totem. I think it's just your room got sent.
Just heal yourself to full U-Room and come out. Whenever after your
Banish
time.
soon.
Should we less now because everybody's up and not down?
Yeah, just I mean, you get a big buff when you come out, but it's fine. Just send it. I think we need to wait till it's 20%.
Voodoo dolls. Voodoo doll on
Yeah,
me.
it's gonna be a wipe anyway because we're gonna have a really messy downstairs at the worst time. Let's just die so we don't lose it. Essentially, right here, he's gonna enrage, and so we need all the units downstairs to be dead. So like, if anything, we'll delay DPS up here to wait.
Phase
So
2.
now he's gonna start just staying when we just descend. But the phase it should be pretty quick, like maybe 45 seconds or something.
Voodoo
Alright,
dolls.
I think we'll get it fixable. Feels
Voodoo
good.
doll on you.
The other thing too
Voodoo
is that
dolls.
I don't know if this affects how you guys are healing or not, but he bypasses absorbs. The boss does.
What?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I know. I was just.
What the fuck?
So if you read the dungeon journal, it says specifically, where is it here? Garage will periodically use the following attacks instead of his normal melee attacks. These attacks inflict shadow
so
damage to the
some of
target.
his attacks do.
Yeah, and bypass any
Okay,
absorption
that's fine.
effects. So like
Yeah,
when we're all voodoo dolled, I think maybe you like, I don't know if you absorb the other people. I don't know how the fucking healing works, but yeah, that's just pointing that out. I read that, I was like, that's kind of fucked, but okay.
Interesting. Okay, I was like, yeah, my Aegis and Power Shield are still doing something, so it's not all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah, I think we get him next time. We're not really too close on the enrage, so just gotta keep everyone alive. Next boss I think is also pretty easy, but he has a lot of shit going on, and then Elegon's a little much, I think. We'll see.
Yeah, this next boss is all about raid discipline.
Yeah.
Knowing when to really stop damage when we call stop damage.
Yeah.
So well. Voodoo dolls.
First is gonna be both hunters. Totems within 5 seconds. Okay, both hunters. Kill it. Make sure we're staying inside it.
Vanish soon.
You have 6 seconds to get out. Next is gonna be
Vanish man.
E-Room, Damage Main, and Rousey.
Voodoo dolls. Voodoo doll on you.
Yep, make sure you focus tank ads first. Alright, next will be Please Ban, Big Dots, and Ace. Enjoy them.
Vanish soon. Banishment.
Vanish
Vanish.
is gonna be
Voodoo dolls.
Gallus, E-Room, and kill the tank ads, guys, the bigger ones. You have 15 seconds. You have 6 seconds before you have to leave. Next totem is gonna be Ace, Damage Main, and Rosley. Ace, Damage Main, Rosley.
Vanish soon.
Make sure you guys kill tank ads. He's coming down soon.
Banishment. Voodoo
Should be
dolls.
up now. Kill tank ads.
Voodoo doll on you.
Until you the 3.
Next totem.
McDot's, E-Room, and Please Ban. Kill tank out as soon as you guys get down there. 15 seconds.
No, there's 3.
Alright, no, sorry. Yeah, kill the tank out. He has 3 seconds. He dies. Let's just whip it up.
Oh, I guess there's 3 including him.
Yeah, we only sent 2 down. I think you room missed or something. Just die real quick. I have soul stone.
Alright, I started to phase and then it
Voodoo
just-
dolls. Voodoo dolls.
Nah, you don't click a portal. You get an extra action button as soon as the 3 ads are dead. Like in your, I don't know what your UI has, but like right cog, it's extra action button or it's a portal.
It's neither. It's when the 3 ads die, you get sent out.
It just takes you
for
out
the tank,
immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 3 ads. They're called Sever of Souls. You need to kill them, and it'll immediately eject you.
And the tank out, which one's the one that only you can see?
Yeah, tank has to hit the red one.
Yeah, so
Yeah, make sure you're only focusing on the one that you can see when you're down there as a tank.
yeah,
You
kill
guys
the
can
red.
cover the other two.
Yeah, kill the red one, and they'll try to help you with the rest. Yes, you'll see 3 ads. One of them is red. The other 2, the rest of the players can only see 2 of them. So you have to kill the red one, or you're gonna die. All right, sweet. Oh, sorry. Let me give you more time.
Loving these gospels.
It is crazy how much time we wasted, and how much like just less fun it was doing that. It's so much better.
Voodoo dolls.
Alright, first is gonna be Rozzy, McDots, and Gallus. Yep, Rozzy, McDots, Gallus.
Vanish soon.
Things coming down in 2 seconds.
Banishment.
Next is gonna be Ace, E-Room, and me. Kill the totem. Kill the tank ads, guys. Damage main, Gallus, and policeman. Okay, you can touch. There's no tank ads, so it should just be normal ads.
Vanish soon.
Things coming down. Next totem is going to be Ace, E-Room,
Voodoo
and
doll on you. Voodoo dolls.
Ace, E-Room, Rozzy, and kill the tank ads. You got it in right when you were supposed to go down. Okay, try to kill the tank ads. Yeah, should be fine. That's interesting. I guess they're... Alright, we can run them. McDot's, Gallus, and me. Or, sorry, Gallus and Policeman. McDot's, Gallus, and Policeman.
I didn't get sent up.
Yeah, you guys, we kid just killing it too fast that time. He wasn't there yet. Just, yeah, so the first one that got fucked up is because you went and stood in it, and then while he was standing in it, it gave him good control. That just sucks. I don't know. I guess I'll watch the voodoo timer and call it out if it's gonna be overlapping and messes up like that.
Voodoo
That's
dolls.
annoying.
Voodoo dolls.
I got res.
Did the people that went down when the tank died, can you confirm whether you killed the 2 tank heads or did you leave one up?
It was me and...
Yeah, it was just 2 people. I think it was damage and... I don't know.
The healer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see a big act there. I believe it's like a big like voodoo shield looking mob.
Yeah, whenever I went down, there were 3 of them. So I killed 2, but I just couldn't get the 3rd one in time.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 1 less CS down there than there should be, so. As long as you get the red one and then work on the others, they should be able to cover it.
Voodoo dolls. Voodoo doll.
It's gonna be Rozzy, McDonald's, and Ace first. Again, Rozzy, McDonald's, and Ace. Trigger all 3 there. Things going down in 10 seconds.
Vanish soon.
Things going down now. Next totem's up in 3 seconds. It's gonna be damage, you, Rim, and me.
Vanished. Voodoo dolls.
Okay, we're all there, so I can kill it.
Oh, I was on field.
Okay, so 2 hunters and Rozzy.
I can't go.
Hunters and Rozzy. Yep.
Vanish soon.
It's going down. Watch for tank
Voodoo
bats if you're
dolls.
downstairs.
Voodoo doll on you.
Next is gonna be Please Ban, McDots, and Damage Pain. Go ahead and go.
We're all here.
Kill the totem. Make sure you kill the tank bats. Five seconds to finish the tank bat. That's good. Okay, next totem's up in 5. It's gonna be both hunters plus Rozzy. guys are gonna have to leave, so don't worry about it. Next totem is McDots, Uroom, and me. Don't be near the totem if you aren't going down. McDots, Uroom, and me. Go ahead and kill it. Oh, kill the tank ads. Alright, they're dead. Okay, you guys have 8 seconds. Next is both hunters plus Razu. You guys kill all the ads, just come back out, it's fine.
30%.
Vanish soon.
The next totem is gonna be the last totem, so I need you guys to like clean up everything.
Banishment.
You want to send me a
Voodoo dolls.
McDots, damage
doll
main,
on me.
and face man. There's tank ads that you guys need help with. Focus the tank ads. Just kill the tank ads and come out right away.
Berserk in 50.
Put a barrier. Just kill the tank ads and come out. Like right now.
Phase 2.
So we already re-lust again for the people that were downstairs. And just send whatever totem you guys need.
Vanish soon.
Go tight. What do I have to hit?
Yeah. You definitely could heal it, I think, but what if you both get a voodoo thing, like maybe it'll like take that into account. I don't know.
Maybe.
Nice. Male belt. Ooh, bonus loot. A ring. Let's go. Congratulations. Let's roll. And then here is the shoulders.
Wait, I got the belt in a bonus roll.
Okay, just give it to the next person.
2 for 2 on bonus rolls though.
That's hella lucky.
That's crazy.
Who wanted?
Ooh,
Gallows?
McDots, you already got loot, so.
You did too in the first boss.
But it was normal mode. But fair enough.
Oh, you got the belt on that. Oh shit.
You got 2 belts.
God damn. Okay.
Isn't there supposed to be trash here? Let me start
Don't
this.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this
Well,
guy.
you talk to this guy up here, Low Walker Cho, and then he walks down and. So I never played Mop, but I played a fuck ton of Mop Remix. And as I played all this stuff, I just have had flashbacks of playing fucking Remix.
So you already did all these bosses in Remix, or what?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So you know
Soloed all
what's
of
up.
them. Soloed all of them in the at Remix level.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Well, so in Remix, like everything's scaled to you. So like essentially what we are right now, you would be fighting all this stuff, but you got like infinite scaling cloaks and stuff to the point where you just absolutely fucking
You
shred
didn't even have a
things.
raid, it was just you?
Yeah, you could just solo things. Yeah. The only one that was not soloable was Mythic. The only Mythic there is Siege Warlord.
This looks to be the record of Young the Merciless, a great conqueror the Swift, well known as a masterful archer and genius thief. He stole from the rich and kept them for himself.
It is weird. This is like coming back to me. Big deja vu. I mean, nostalgia. When did the original mod come out? Was it like 2012?
2012.
Yeah, it makes sense.
What is this? I've heard nothing of this emperor.
Gauntlets
I was,
recipe.
The demented?
I was graduating
According
from high
to
school
these
when it
texts,
came out.
men
Yeah, I
was
think
the most
I just started
powerful
undergrad not too long after. Or it came out right after we did. Or I guess 2012. I would have created that after. I guess Cataclysm came out right when we were finishing.
Bunch of boomers.
Hell yeah.
Can I get a summon back?
Yeah.
Orange from
Summon.
I wouldn't go past there. The boss can aggro.
Yeah, let me start talking about this guy. Okay, so this guy is kind of like the second boss where there's just like, there's 4 different bosses or phases, essentially, and then they all have like their own abilities that are going to happen in those phases. Is a little caveat, I'll explain that at the end. So like, you kind of only have to know one set of abilities at a time, for the most part. And I think this guy's always first, and then after that it's random. So this guy has a couple things. So he has an ability called Flanking Orders. Actually, let me caveat all this before I start talking. The first ability of each guy that I explain is going to happen for the rest of the fight. So like the first one of their abilities gets carried over for the rest. So the last guy will have all of his abilities plus one ability from each guy before him. So I'll make sure I'm clarifying which of those abilities is getting like carried through as I explain this. All right, so the first one that's gonna get
The backup he'll reset there.
Yeah. So the first one, this is the first ability from this guy. That this one's gonna carry through the fight. It's called Flanking Orders. He makes 2 lines of dudes. They're just like untargetable soldier guys. They walk from sides of the room and walk in a straight line until they hit like the end of the room. If they touch you, you die. And they like on normal it's just 1 line, on heroic it's 2. So like, and they're not like parallel or perpendicular or anything like that. They'll just be like 2 random angles and just walk, and you just have to run around them. Pretty much, if you get hit by them, you die. I think you take like 1 million damage or something. Yeah. So if you have any glyphs or anything that help you move and do stuff, I would recommend using those on this boss. Okay, so that's the one that will carry over for the rest of the fight. The rest of the things this guy does, he does massive attacks. He essentially has the ability that Major Domo in Firelands has, where he cleaves in front of him, so everyone has to stack in front of him to split the damage. Then he has an ability called Annihilate, which is like Blackhorn's like smash ability, where it's like a cone that does a bunch of damage, and if it hits you, you just die. So pretty much all we're gonna do on this guy is like stand in front of him stacked. Once he starts to do the cone, we're just gonna run through him and go behind him, and then that's it. And then restack behind him. Alright, last ability he has is called Impervious Shield. He puts a buff on him. If you hit him, he's immune, and he hits you back. So you're probably gonna get owned if you're not a tank. So when he casts Impervious Shield, or like when it's off cooldown, guys, you just stop attacking, and then we just dispel it. So I'll just dispel it when it goes on him, but you have to like give me a second. If you don't stop DPSing, you're gonna die. So again, we stack in front of the boss. When he casts the cone, we just walk through him and stack again behind him. And then stop attacking when the shield's gonna come out. We dispel the shield, you can go back to attacking. And then the only other thing is the like walls of dudes that you just have to avoid and then immediately restack. That's it. That's the first guy. After that, there's 1 of 3 random guys, so I'm just gonna go through them all, and I don't know which one we're gonna get second. There's this guy with a bow, Subutai the Swift. He charges a random player, and then he casts like a quick cast ability, and it gives you a 50% reduced damage taken, or damage dealt, 50% reduced healing. It's a bad debuff. Essentially, you just need to move. It's you and every 8 yards around you, everybody. So like when he runs at you, you gotta move. Then he has volley. This one, he like shoots 3 arrow volleys essentially. One's a big cone, then a medium cone, then a really small cone. The first one is probably gonna hit you. The second one, you should be able to dodge it. The third one will just one-shot you. It's a very small cone. And then the last one is called Rain of Arrows. That it just shoots a volley of arrows at a target. If they hit a player, it pins you to the ground, and you have to kill the arrow that's pinning them to the ground to help them get up. Just like in a lot of bosses like Magma, if there's 3 ranged players standing out, it will always target them. So we'll just have both hunters and, I don't know, one of like the U-room stand away from the boss and spread out. That way you guys will always get hit by the rain of arrows, and then we don't have, like, we can just only have 1 player pinned every time. Oh, he's enhanced, my bad. I'll just do it. I'll stand out there, it's fine. Cool. And then lastly, he has an ability called Sleight of Hand, where I don't think you can do anything with this. Oh no, you can stun him. Yeah, he casts a spell called Sleight of Hand, and he needs to be stunned. So, if you have a stun, let's use it. Cool. Next guy is called Zan the Endless Shadow. Let me remind myself what this guy does. 1 second.
He has that kiting shadow thing that you gotta kill away.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what that's called. Oh yeah, so he makes an ad at a player, and it does AoE damage around it. So like melee, you can't really go near it. Range, you guys need to prioritize killing this thing. And then it like chases players, and then when it dies, it turns into a puddle, and then it becomes like, it revives itself and does that again. So just every time that happens, range, you just need to kill it. You need to lose spread on this because he does Shadow Blast. It's interruptible though, so we just need to interrupt it. If we need to assign interrupts, we will, but we'll just let it ride for this first time. And then he does a dispellable shield on himself, just like the first guy. If you hit him at all, he pretty much kills the raid. It's 300,000 damage per hit. So if you're like a melee, you're gonna hit him twice in like 1 second and kill the whole raid. So Shield of Darkness, whenever he's gonna cast it, you need to stop. We're gonna dispel it. We're gonna hit the boss. That's it. All right, and then the last guy, he has an AoE mind control. He mind controls the whole raid, and well, I guess he makes everyone hostile to each other, and you breaks when you do 60,000 damage. So pretty much just like be grouped up, hit an AoE, don't apply dots to people, and just break it. And then he has an ability called Cowardice. When he does this, he reflects damage. So you can still hit him. You just need to watch yourself, and like if you start taking a lot of damage, you need to slow down and like so you don't die. I'm not gonna go much more into that, but that's pretty much how it works.
What are the chances I one-shot myself with a Chaos Bolt?
Oh, well, we're gonna find out. Okay, that's it. I don't want to go anymore. We'll call it out as it goes, but just like let's try to learn these mechanics over a couple pulls and probably get this guy dead, and then maybe we can rush through the last 2 on normal. All right, here goes.
I had a Chaos Bolt hit for 670k.
Nah, you'll be fine. Opium. Actually, you have like 400,000 health, right? He doesn't reflect the 100 full amount, so you should be okay. Okay, so again, everyone should be stacked up on. I'll mark myself a square. Everyone should be on square, and then if he does the cone, you just run through him and behind him. Move behind him. That's it. Alright, so that's the whole bot. This is the first phase, except there's gonna be the guys that walk in from the side.
Get in front of him.
No, okay, well, when we run through him, just leave him turned around next time. So here come the guys from the sides, so you need to dodge this. Okay, and then stay stacked on square. Okay, when he does this, just everyone run through and leave him facing that way. Stop Stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. Yeah. It's okay. Let's wipe it up. Idiot. Okay. A lot of these guys have a thing that if when they cast it, it's called Shield of Darkness or Impervious Shield or whatever. When they cast it, this guy and the Shadow guy, you will die. You have to stop. So it's not a lot of notice, but like if you have boss timers or whatever, I'll do my best to call it. But like, yeah, you have to stop or you get called an idiot by Foji.
The more you know.
Okay, but otherwise that's the whole thing. And then yeah, to clarify what I was saying, like when we run through him to dodge the cone, as the tanks, don't run back through him and turn around. Just leave him facing the way we are all standing now, so that we minimize movement.
Guess you lost the soulstone when I left. I forgot that happens.
All good. But yeah, that's the first guy. We'll see what we get next. If it's the arrow guy, key things to remember. Me and the 2 hunters will stand outside so that everyone else just be kind of near the boss so you can't get targeted by the pin. When he casts Sleight of Hand, stun him. And then when he casts the volley, again, it's a big cone, a medium cone, and then a little cone, like back to back. If you get hit by the little cone, you're dead. If you get hit by like the big one, you're probably fine. The medium one does like a lot of damage. It's definitely avoidable. So that's that. If we get the shadow guy, make sure if you're melee to stay away from the shadow skull thing. Interrupt Shadow Blast, and then don't hit him when he casts Shield of Darkness. And then if we get the other dude, just make sure that we don't kill ourselves on the reflect.
I think for that rain of arrows that pins a random player, I think if you rate right, I think it's 8 yards. Anyone around 8 yards of the player that gets picked for the pin will also get pinned.
Yeah, so like me and the 2 hunters are going to be spread out, not near the boss. So it'll just always be one of us that gets pinned, and then we just only one person will ever get pinned, and the rest of you guys don't ever have to worry about movement.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. But yes, you still need to be spread as the range people. And then, like, if you have a mage or something, you can just blink out of it, but... Aspect of the on. Stack up.
Frontal soon.
Throw them. And we're gonna run through.
Frontal.
Just stay on this side. And then tanks when we're dodging the flanking orders, do your best not to get hit by him until we're restacked up. Alright, let's dodge this. I mean, just dodge however way you live, and then restack.
Frontal soon. Shield.
Stop hitting him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Okay, I couldn't purge that.
Frontal.
You have to master spell.
I did.
Well, you have to take it first. Or warrior shatter throw or something. That breaks it too.
You're not supposed to hit him when you're the tank either, right?
No one hits it.
Okay.
Yeah, I will lift master spell, but okay, interesting. It doesn't say that
Flanking.
it's like undispellable or whatever. Okay, I'll glyph master spell. I have res. Don't run back. Yeah, let me master spell. Maybe it doesn't do damage, so.
The res cast is so slow, it's not haste.
Yeah, haste is our worst stat in this expansion. Which is really weird.
It's like all mastery for you in this expansion.
Oh, spirit.
Mastery, it's crit, and then mastery. Eat, then we go again. And then yeah, like Cog, do your best when we're running around to dodge the thing that you don't get hit by him, because he's gonna fuck you up, obviously, because we're not stacked. Ideally,
Yeah, I
we're
can
all
do
run.
that.
Yeah, ideally we're all running together, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. I don't know what vigilance does, but I'll let you decide. Okay, you gotta stack up on pole. People are
Frontal
getting
soon.
crushed. You ready to run through?
Frontal.
We're gonna get flanking orders here, so look at the walls.
Flanking.
Coming in. Start moving. I can grab you. Stack up on square.
Frontal soon. Shield.
Stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. Okay. I could dispel it. Okay, let's just wait.
Frontal.
What? Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a couple of ways we could do it. Is like I can mark you, and then like we all just follow you. I think that's gonna amount to people dying to the wall. So it's really
Flanking.
more. You have to just run away as the tank and either
Frontal
get
soon.
hit just one time and live, or not get hit, and I can grip you or something. I think that's more realistic. But the bigger problem is like everyone needs to immediately be stacking up. As soon as you're safe from the wall, you need to be finding me as square and stacking up on me, because like people are getting hit with only like 3 people, and like on the pole people are getting hit and almost dying every pole because not everyone's running in and stacking up immediately.
Is there some strategy where you bait it or something? Because I was just looking at a replay on one. It doesn't move at all for the first phase, but there's like a rep pally that'll like run every once in a while. So I don't know if they're like baiting it. Like they've got a rogue
Yeah.
and a rep pally.
Yeah, they bait it with a taunt, and so like, when this timer's about to go off to cast that ability, taunt it facing the other way, and then no one has to move except for that red pally.
Oh, taunt. You're talking about the dodge of the cone.
Yeah, the smash.
Yeah, yeah, you could do that. I mean, the other tank can just stand behind him and taunt right before the smash. I don't think. I mean, that's not why we're wiping. So let's not talk about. Let's not spend time worrying about that. I agree. Like to optimize, that's a good idea. But we just need to do. Oh, he's not here. I'll grab him. Just focus on the pole. Like everyone needs to be stacked on square. Like.
Frontal soon.
After this cone, let's move him to the
Frontal. Flanking.
Watch the sides of the walls. Okay, restack as soon as you're safe. Restack on square.
Frontal soon. Shield.
Don't hit him, don't hit him. Stop. Okay, it's this one, you're good.
Frontal.
I can't tell which guy is next. It's the one glowing up. I think it's the bow guy.
Flanking.
Okay, we're going flanking again. Look where they are.
Frontal soon.
Stack on square.
Volley soon.
Here comes Roland.
Yep, pick up the new ad.
Volley.
The hunters and me need to get out. That's the
Frontal.
And then the hunters and me get out. We need to burn the first guy down. All defense should be on square.
Slide.
Done.
Shield.
Stop hitting. Dispel. We're good.
Pillage.
Stun that. Or actually, that's not the one.
Spread for arrows. Flanking. Frontal soon. soon.
Watch the
Arrows.
or the walls, and then restack it.
Volley. Rental.
Okay, whip it up. So obviously the hard part is on heroic they overlap for 25%. So it's kind of like you want to hold all your DPS cooldowns for that, because getting him down from 25% to 0 is the whole boss. While they're overlapping. So each overlap is the hard part. So you want to save cooldowns there. I think we probably don't kill this in the next 15 minutes on heroic, so I think we just kill him on normal. Yeah, Ace, you can lust there, but you're gonna have an overlap on every transition. So like, you're only gonna have the lust for one of them. So yeah, I guess you would use it on like the hardest, whichever one's your hardest one for that week. But let's just run through the rest of these bosses so people can see it for practice for next week.
Yo, give me a feather.
No.
Fuck off.
I don't have enough for me. Oh yeah, you can teleport now.
Yeah.
You can go this way. It's fast.
You can teleport once every 30 seconds. Very cool mobility cooldown.
It's pretty good.
It's no feather.
Alright, I'm saying it's normal. So essentially it's the exact same boss, except there's the shield mechanics where you can't hit them don't exist, and there's no overlap. Alright, cool. Let's just zoom on through this shit. I'll restart the timer if it looks like he's not going to be spawned in time. Remember, make sure you're stacked on the thing.
Rental soon. Rental. Lightning.
Linking orders. I think there's only one wall. Make sure you're restacking here.
Rental soon.
Guy, so just make sure when he jumps on you and
Rental.
When he uses pillage, just make sure you run away, or it's gonna do here and you do extra damage. Dodge the volley, and then the hunter's enemy will be out to help dodge the things.
Volley.
So that's the volley. You should never get hit by that.
Arrows.
Kill the pinning arrow range.
Help me!
Pillage.
Get out of that.
Flanking.
Flanking orders coming in. Dodge.
Volley soon.
Volley's coming out. Make sure you dodge the second and third ones.
Volley. Spread for arrows.
Pinning.
And then
Pillage.
Get out of that.
Arrows.
Pinning arrow.
Volley soon.
Make a deterrence like as he
Volley.
Alright, this is the reflect guy. So just group up. He's gonna get out of that. He's gonna mind control everyone, and then just make sure you don't put dots on people, but break. And you can interact. the
MC
flanking.
casting.
Dodge the flanking, and then just like we're gonna group up into AoE. Group up into AoE. And then he's reflecting damage, so just don't cook. So I'm gonna barrier this. The guy's still gonna cast pillage, and we're still gonna get the walls.
MC soon. MC casting.
We're gonna get a pillage here, get ready to dodge defense.
Pillage.
And then we're gonna get flanking orders in like 8 seconds.
Lightning.
That fucking cracked out.
MC casting.
I know. Alright, watch the flanking orders. Group up, AoE.
Oh shit.
Interrupt that. Just res one of them. Yeah, you can.
Shadow soon.
This is gonna be the ad melee, just ignore it. Range.
Skull.
And get away from it. See the skull? Get away from
MC
that.
soon.
And range kill this thing. And then group up for mind control.
You could have an extra list.
Smoking.
Pillage. Shadow soon.
This guy just doesn't
Skull.
want to do the things on
Shadows on you. Kite.
kill the new skull. Range.
Flanking.
Yeah, ideally we're pulling those to the walls, but it's fine. Watch the flanking orders.
MC casting.
And then group up.
Yeah, that was a fucked up Blood Elf move, whoever did that. Fucking saw that.
Alright, kill the ad. Made it away from the group.
Shadow soon. Skull.
Just kill the boss.
Shadows on you. Kite.
No one wants this. Do we have a disenchanter? Oh, disaster. Disaster. I don't think we do. And then here you go. Congrats.
Sick.
Damn, Wet Legs has value being an enchanter. That's crazy. Okay, next guy, I'm gonna talk while we go there. On normal, it's gonna be fucking snooze. I think we can 2-heal this one, so hey, Rozzy, if you want to go, Billy. And then essentially, all this guy's gonna do is he has 3 phases. First phase, there's a big platform he stands on. If you stand in it, you do 50% more healing and damage, but you get a debuff that stacks on you that makes you take 5% more damage every stack. So like, stand in it as much as you can. When you get to like, I don't know, 5 stacks, just like walk out and reset it every time. You can start pulling. That's always for the whole boss. Then first phase, he's a dragon, so just face him away from people. He does a breath. He summons these ads that the tanks need to alternate picking up. They're called celestial collectors. Essentially, when they blow up, they need to blow up not in the interior circle of the empowered ring that I'm talking about, where we talked about. So like, one of you will be on the dragon, an ad will spawn, the other tank will pick up the ad. You'll hold it in the middle circle till it's at like 15%. Then, as soon as it's about to die, you take it out. Then you'll go take the boss, and then the new ad that spawns will be picked up by the tank that's been on the boss. So you guys are just that happens in phase 1 that's gonna matter for normal mode. Okay, then phase 2, he's gonna. Let me wait till we get to the thing because it's probably gonna be confusing what I'm talking about. Let's see. It's like I have a big yellow box over his head for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, he's got 2 now.
Oh,
watch out!
Don't face him that way. I think we can punch you over there. Yeah, like that.
Good call, good call.
Keep that number
Promise.
low. Oh no, oh no.
Everything's fine.
Panic. Oh, he's immune to traps.
Alright, get up.
That's a lot of damage.
I'll take it.
Monk's res?
Yeah.
Okay. I got Euro.
Detail still hasn't figured out the specs.
Nah.
It shows damage as a prot warrior and Ragnar as an arms warrior, and me as an affliction monk.
I don't know if you can take that res without pulling.
Yeah.
You got this, Euro.
Pull it.
Alright, so we don't want 3 packs at once.
Do you have Ankh or no?
Nope.
I'm able to take my own.
Hog's on his way in. He's got the mobility to get here quickly.
Okay, don't run in then. Just wait. Okay, let me yap then. Okay, so yeah, phase 1, just kill the boss. Reset your stacks when you're at like 5 stacks. You just do that by walking out of the big ring that's the boss is on. That's it. The tanks, you guys are gonna be one of you on the dragon, facing away from the raid. The other one on an ad. The ad takes very little damage when he's not in the circle. So like he needs to be in the circle till he's almost dead. Then you need to take him out of the circle to die. Then you guys will switch which role. Like one of you, the person who just had the ad will go to the boss, and then the person who was on the boss will grab the newest ad and just repeat that. Phase 2, the boss is like just standing there not doing anything. He's gonna make 6 orbs around him in this platform, and they're gonna like move outside of from the inside of the platform outward. If they get to the outside, the phase ends, which is bad. So we want to kill as many orbs as we can. So he's gonna spawn 6. If all of those die before they get to the edge, he's gonna spawn 6 more and repeat and repeat. They get faster each time, so eventually you won't be able to keep up. But every set that you kill, he takes 10% more damage for the rest of the boss. So it just makes it way easier. So we want to kill as many as we can. So we'll just spread everyone out, and 1 DPS will be on each orb, and responsible for killing it in time. Okay, you can pull the trash. And then phase 3.
So it might be a lot of trash.
What?
Oh, we're good.
What the? Let me pull with just this. Okay, and then phase 3. So he drops the platform out from. Jesus. So many patterns. Three blacksmithing patterns. Wait, four. One was already. Alright, let's go. Kill Skull and then X. I don't know if that's the right order, but we'll see. Don't get punted into the circle, the hole in the middle. Can't tell which ad is doing.
Oh.
Oh
no.
You probably have to run back, so go ahead. I don't know if we can res you down there.
I'm still falling. He's just probably just summon his ass.
Okay. Well, he's dead. Okay. Interesting. Hey, another pattern. Cool. Okay. So last phase, he drops the floor out just like it is right now. So if you're standing on that, you just die.
Feels unlike any we have seen so far.
I'm trying to remind myself what happens. Essentially, you're on this outside platform, and you have to kill the these little transformer things. That's these things. What am I missing? There's something else. I think that's it. Yeah, and just the group needs to be split up. So let me go ahead and do that. So, okay, we'll do. Just stay heals, Rosie. It's fine. Just make it easy and save time. I'd rather just get done since we're at time. Okay, so from in clockwise, I'm gonna assign people. So X will be Gallus, purple will be Ace, green will be damage main, orange will be Ace. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna start again. Sorry. It'll be Gallus at X, purple will be damage main, green will be Ace, orange will be McDots, moon will be U-Room, and then me and Rozzy can be on square because for the orbs for phase 2.
What did you say for me again?
Yeah, for Gallus.
No, for McDots.
Oh, for McDots, yeah, you're a moon. Sorry. Or no, sorry, your circle. So yeah, okay. So for phase 2, this is where you'll be, and the orb will spawn in the middle of the room and go towards this thing. You need to kill that one before it gets there. And then U-Room, like, if we're struggling on ours, you can throw DPS our way because we're healing and doing our best. And then the tanks just be, I don't know, give help wherever is needed. Phase 3, like, generally go to these spots. Michael will go over towards, like, purple and green, and just, like, support that side of the board. They just need to kill the, like, engine things. I don't think we're going to have a problem in phase 3. So let's just do it. I'll call it out as it goes on. I don't think the only part that's going to kill us probably is in phase 1, just the tank and the off tank. Just make sure you guys are swapping who has the ad and who has the dragon. You need to walk outside of this ring, this big ass ring thingy. That it's about to fill in with floor, but like while you're in there, you're getting a debuff. So like you guys, everyone needs to be resetting by walking out here, or you will eventually die.
Is there like a stack
So
to not go above?
Probably like, I don't know, a normal like 5, 6, something like that. You're not gonna instantly die, but I don't. For the tanks, yeah, go ahead.
Reiterate super quick. Sorry. Cog's going to tank boss. I'm gonna pick up the ad, bring the ad to that first little inner circle, DPS him down to about 15%, then take him back all the way out here where
Bring the ad to like here, star.
Okay.
And then like as soon as like when he's like 15%, yeah, I'll walk him outside of the circle to die.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right, cool. Let's go.
I'm gonna drop a block to first.
Huh?
Are we all coming to this spot at some point? Like, do we all come out of the ring together? This
Nah.
is running around and killing the beacons and then not worth it.
No, we need to be separate for that. Like the markers is where you're gonna, where you go in phase 2 is where you're gonna go in phase 3 as well.
Add
So like
soon.
you're gonna be on circle. All right, the first ad's gonna come up. Just like I don't know, we'll see what the you can get stacks. Range, it's easy for us to reset. Melee, I don't know. We'll figure out what stacks or level limits bad. He does breath, so just make sure you're not wasting. At range, it's easy for us to just whatever makes sense.
High stacks.
I don't know. I said 5, but I don't think that might be too little for the melee.
Add soon. Phase
So
2.
everyone needs to swap and kill the ad when it
Annihilation.
gets low. And then when the ad blows up, it does damage. So that's why you need to reset your stacks.
Ads.
Okay, this is the phase 2, so you should be in your spot, and you just kill these little electric charges before they reach the edge. And they're gonna keep spawning, so stay by your spot. It's gonna keep spawning until we fail to kill one set.
Ads.
You still have the debuff, and they detonate when they die, so make sure that
High stacks.
you don't stack up too high and die. And you can still hit the boss here, by the way. If you have nothing to do.
Ads.
After this phase, the floor is gonna fall out, so you can't be standing in the middle or you'll just. Alright, it ended. Get out of the middle. You're gonna kill these little engine things. And then just run around and help your friends kill the
Floor
little
go by.
Floor go by. Okay.
And until the one across from it dies, your wall won't go down.
3,
That's why we're spread out here.
1.
So like, we need these opposite ones to die too. Sweet. Alright, now he's kill the boss.
Phase 1.
Will there be another ad that pops up?
It's just phase 1 again.
Add soon.
We're just back to like normal pretty much. I don't remember what these little things do. I'm assuming they'll just
Add.
bunch of stacks. But yeah, it's just phase 1 again, but he's now taking more damage. So that's kind of the boss. It's just a repeating of this.
High stacks.
Don't kill the item side.
Annihilation. Add soon. Add.
And then you range. When the ad's at 25%, he starts doing like pulsing damage, so he needs to die to like switch and kill him like right now. But we do want to get out.
Annihilation. Phase 2.
Okay, phase 2 again. And again, you can still hit the boss.
Ads.
And yeah, reset your stacks whenever the little ads die. Take damage.
Or go
Or
by.
go by. Three, two, one.
Are they gonna have LFR?
No.
No.
No. Doing this on LFR, dude, they fucking died every single time. You'd be like, get out of the floor, and they just have 20 people dead every single time.
That's the good shit right there.
I saw that.
Phase 4.
Okay. He'll probably just die like here. Probably just pretty much for this boss. Just so many, yeah. We're doing so much. Okay, this is. I think we just kill him and we take a lot of damage. Yeah, reset your stacks. It's a lot of action. If any melee wants to get gripped with the health, faster.
High stacks.
Where's the loot though?
You could drop
The
some here.
machine has been destroyed, and so
Ooh,
the work
cool
of
sword.
begins. These discs look familiar, but I cannot place their origin. The
Oh, fuck off.
Did you just bonus roll those, please, man?
Yeah.
Gotta wait.
I swear, bonus roll literally makes you feel bad more than it makes you feel good. It's not
Those
good.
bits are fucking trash anyway.
I've used 3 of my 6 bonus rolls that I've had in every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 31 gold because I'm just gonna vendor them.
I don't even remember what the last boss does, I'm not gonna lie. So.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal. Let me watch the TLDR real quick to refresh my memory.
Your lightning shield did the majority of your damage.
Yeah, I know.
Just all the damage you're constantly taking is just like constantly procs it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's a talent that I can hit people with my shield. Yeah, basically the combination.
Soak beams.
You're probably gonna have to master spell this.
Yeah, I have been. This is a really long cooldown.
Gotta kill the shapers. They heal the super guys.
High stacks.
Here it comes.
See ya.
High stacks.
I'm to think we're supposed to pull these guys apart or something.
Nah.
We're really good at trash this one.
High stacks.
Okay.
They all
so
died at the same time.
So this guy,
May the great grain guide your
so there's some ads called Rages, Courages, and Strengths. Okay, they're called Emperor's Rage, Emperor's Courage, Emperor's Strength. The Courage are the most important ones. So they spawn on the sides of the room, and they walk towards the farthest tank, and you have to just stand behind them because they have a giant shield that you can't hurt them through, and kill them. The rest of the stuff, I think we just kill it as it comes up. Wait, is this gonna pull? Because I have no mana. Epic. Okay. So just kill this stuff. Okay, the tanks, if you guys have never seen this boss,
Strength soon.
it does some weird, like, you gotta do this, like, pattern
Strength incoming.
where you dodge its attacks, and you'll see what I mean. Or, well, you probably just died the first time.
Yeah, it's worth dodging too. If you dodge like 5 times in a row, you get to do like 500k damage. Yeah. Then on Rogue, it's double. You have to dodge it 10 times in a row.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy.
Courage soon.
Alright, the ones about to come up are the important ones.
Courage
The
incoming.
tanks, they're gonna just come towards you. You just don't go near them. Like the one that's fixated on you, just go away from it.
Strength soon.
Epic.
Strength incoming.
Can't believe it just like started the boss after we killed the trash. Kill the strength and then
Boss soon.
Okay, so each tank's gonna pick up one of these dudes, so just grab one. Pull them like apart. Like here. Put one on purple and put one on green. I don't remember why you do that, but okay, they're gonna do like some dance thing here, and you have to like dodge it.
Right.
And having never seen it, you probably are gonna struggle, but we'll see.
Out. Left.
And then yeah, don't forget about the ads.
Strength soon.
Be worried about that.
Right. In.
And yeah, if you
Strength
dodge them all,
incoming.
you'll get an extra action button to do a bleed. I'll watch the warrior. You guys, why don't you watch as the cop?
I don't know what's supposed to be going on with these ads, but we'll just kill them.
Yeah, just kill them. That's pretty much what you do. Like,
okay, sounds
Right.
good.
Courage soon. In.
alright. The
Right.
courage needs to die.
Courage
Kill
incoming.
Skull. Everyone, that's your most important thing to kill.
Just watching fucking pure chaos happen over there in the corner.
Strength soon. Strength incoming.
Cool.
My little duck went over here by myself.
Left.
Kill the ads.
Right.
And you get a debuff when you get hit, so you guys gotta like, yeah, don't
Left.
get like the stacking debuff. It's pretty bad.
Right.
Oh.
Got it.
I'm gonna need help on warriors.
Right.
They share health.
Left. In. Out.
try to run away, he fucking rips your shit back in.
Yeah, he just fucking yeets you back to the.
Right.
So this is the boss.
In. Out. Left. Right.
I'm out of hits.
Strength sync. Left.
Do you disagree with
Strength
the game
incoming.
result? Kill the ads. Yeah, getting overwhelmed by the ads and stuff.
Left. Out. Left. Right.
EDR incoming.
In.
That's what it is.
Fucking dodge.
Courage
Gotta
incoming.
dodge him.
Kill the courage. If he gets the tank, it slows them by like 1 billion, and then they can't dodge. That's why it's...
Strength soon. Strength incoming. Left. Out. Right. In. Right.
Kill the ads, guys.
These fucking stunts from that guy. Annoying.
Right. In. Left. Right.
Does gas ever go away?
No.
Out.
Oh.
Like, I think it just comes in and out. I don't think you can do anything.
Yeah. No, I just meant. I
Oh yeah, it
didn't know
doesn't
if
stay forever.
Yeah,
I don't remember what causes it. Let me see.
the timer.
Left. In. Left.
But there's a part
In.
where we need the bloodlust, but we can just send it on the next, like after these
Left.
ads stuff.
They're in execute, so.
Yeah. To the next courage.
Strength soon.
Actually, let's just do it now. It's in 30 seconds.
Strength incoming.
Just kill the boss before the courage.
Left.
I'm manning him.
Right. Left. Out. Right. Courage soon.
There we go, we beat the boss with like half mana and not
Courage
knowing the mechanics.
Amazing.
Just kill the boss. This is probably the best way to learn it, though, to be honest. Is like seeing this combo.
Right. Strength soon. Strength incoming.
Hey. Congrats, dots.
It is done then.
Oh, it's only got hit.
How many of these
Yeah, all that
machines
shit.
are hidden beneath
That
the
bow.
Oh, big bow. Congrats.
The dark secrets of the Mogu.
I gotta bow out of
I
loot next
fear
week
the
or something. I
war
gotta lie.
against our
Oh, hit it with a big
Congratulations,
3.
Broke, Alex, don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, you can use it.
Congratulations.
What's
Hello,
that?
I came to say hi and congratulations.
It's fine.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Goodbye again.
See ya. Yeah. All right. Good job. I know we only got two heroic. Yeah.
3.
I think
3.
next 3. Not 2, right?
That's not bad.
2.
Bang and Kara. Yeah. So next week I think we easily get 5, if not 6, with 2 days. Like, and people knowing the strats and all that jazz. So, yeah. Thanks for coming, Ragnar. Thanks for filling in, man. I think you got something. So happy for you. Yeah. And it should be easy if you're pugging now. You have the achievement, so hopefully hopefully you can find a group easy. Everyone else, like every tier, the first Thursday we don't try very hard. Obviously, we don't even watch the strats half the people. So come next week with like ready to go, and we'll have better strats laid out with the plan of getting 6th heroic next week. So, yeah, GG. I think it's a good start.
GG. Yeah, it's a good thing that I got loot off the bosses because all 4 of my bonus rolls got me gold.
Yeah. Let's see how much these patterns sell for. I bet they're either a lot or just like nothing, because like there's 100 of them. We got so many. I feel like they're gotta be so common.
If they sell for a lot, go for it. But if you don't sell for a lot, I would take that DPS chest one. That would actually make it.
Okay, yeah, they're like 40,000 each.
Oh man, just fucking sell it then.
This one's 150,000 for the leather gloves. I doubt they sell for this much, but we'll see. What are the crafting requirements? Living steel, is that Spirit of Harmony plus some kind of ore or something?
It's just a alchemy transmute. You can use the spirit for unlimited per day, but you can just do one a day.
What's a blood spirit?
That's the raid mat.
Yeah, raid mat.
So we didn't get any?
Nope.
You have to disenchant.
Wait, what?
You have to disenchant.
We need a wet legs.
Oh, that's the like the Shaw crystal or whatever, or like the purple enchanting mat.
It's like the raid mat, but the intel I'm getting is you can only get it from disenchanting raid loot.